समझो इसे दिल लगी
Time has come. New 97.5. Make it your choice. Something for everyone. 97.5 FM. Music for you. It's all about you.
U97.5 FM, Hot Like Pepper, Multicultural Radio.
Power to the listeners.
It is now time for Major News to the Hour, brought to you by Crystal Beverages Company, Super Quality Supermarket, Sheikh Lisha Limited, and the Trinidad and Tobago News Day.
This is your 3 p.m. news update on U975 FM Hot Like Pepper Multicultural Radio. I am Sharon Balrup. Good afternoon. Leader of the Progressive Democratic Patriots, Watson Duke, is confident that he would be victorious in the upcoming elections. Duke's party will be contesting 2 seats in the elections. They are Tobago East and Tobago West. He expressed these sentiments during an interview with U975 earlier today. The United National Congress has changed its candidate for Lopino Bon Air West. However, the party has given no reason for the change. The new candidate is Tristan Bonthe. He has replaced Prakash Williams. Coordinator for the Central Arm of the United National Congress, Imam Rashid Karim, said the Couva North electorate are happy with their candidate. This comes following reports that some of persons in the area were not happy with the candidate selected to contest the seat. These are some of the stories making news at this time on U975 FM Hot Like Pepper Multicultural Radio. Look out for more of these and other stories in our major news at 4 p.m. I am Sharon Balrup. Good afternoon.
That was Major News to the Hour, brought to you by Crystal Beverages Company, Super Quality Supermarket, Sheikh Lisha Limited, and the Trinidad and Tobago News Day.
Visit Eddie's Pharmacies Limited newest location inside JTA Supermarket, C3 Center, Current Village, San Fernando. They offer blood pressure, blood sugar, cholesterol and pregnancy testing, as well as all pharmaceutical products and over-the-counter drugs, along with CDAP prescriptions. Sagicor Caricare International Medical Card, Guardian Life Provider Card and Republic Bank points are all accepted at their 3 locations of Eddie's Pharmacy Limited. RS Building, Rocha Douglas Road, Barrackpore, GN Building in Pinal, and C3 Center, Current Village, San Fernando.
KY's Electrical Supplies Limited of Southern Main Road, Canupia, for all your plumbing and electrical supplies, water heaters, filters and water pumps, plus all parts for Gould, Pentax and Leo pumps. Choose from leading brands such as Cooper, Varma, BT Sino, Leviton and General Electric. Call 665-6954 for more information. KY's Electrical Supplies Limited of Southern Main Road, Canupia.
It is back. Talk Your Talk is back. This is Mukesh Baburam inviting you to join me right here on U975 FM for the return of Talk Your Talk from 6 to 9 p.m. Enjoy your favorite segments and feel free to make your comments as we journey together. So join me, Mukesh Baburam, for Talk Your Talk.
Join us on the journey to the polls. Find out about the candidates, the campaigns, the promises, and much more. You can now listen to your daily dose of politics, Mondays to Fridays at 1 p.m. right here on U97.5, Hot Like Pepper Multicultural Radio.
Hello, I am Rajendra Ramprasad, your PNM candidate for Couva South. I ask for your support to take Couva South into government and to improve the quality of life for all of us. I have specific plans to create jobs, to improve agriculture, to revive Point Lisas, and to develop our infrastructure, also to enhance security. As a person born in Dow Village, California, and started my education at Esperanza Presbyterian School, I want to use my years as a successful businessman and a resident of Couva South to partner with you to make our communities better. I ask for your vote on August the 10th. Vote Rajendra Ramprasad, the right choice for a better Couva South. Vote PNM.
Excellence and quality go hand in hand.
On 97.5 FM, Hot Like Pepper.
Exactly 3:05 in the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago. Welcome to Politics 2020. A warm and hearty welcome to all our viewers who are streaming live on the World Wide Web. To all of those who are on YouTube on RCL U975 FM. And of course on the traditional radio band 97.5 FM. Hot Like Pepper Multicultural Radio. This is Politics 2020. And to be in your company for the next 3 hours. Nicole Duki joining me shortly, where we discuss the issues of the day. And anything that is on your mind, you can call in on 636-7547, 227-5739. Also, my colleague and partner here, Shiva Parasram, has us on YouTube. Remember, you can log on to RCL U975 FM. Weeks ago, we would have told you that the party led by Michaela Pandey was not ready for a general election. We are seeing today Michaela Pandey bows out of the 2020 general election. And that is not surprising. The party's excuse is that elections were called suddenly. But in politics, nothing is sudden. You have to always be prepared for anything at any time. 1,300 persons ticketed since the launch of the U-turn system. Unfortunately for 1,300 motorists, they were ticketed for various traffic offenses since the e-ticketing system was introduced in May by the TTPS. So that is something positive on the side of Gary Griffith. So far for COVID-19, 4,384 persons tested, no more new cases. And this afternoon, at some point during the course of the program, I expect to have a PNM candidate, Daniel Duki, not live in studio with me, but via the telephone. He expects to take an interview from me just before 5 p.m. We will be going into the constituency of Pointe-à-Pierre. And let us see how the campaign trail is running in Pointe-à-Pierre, a very important constituency since the closure of Petrotrin, currently held by the UNC MP David Lee. Welcome, Nicole. Hope your late lunch was good. Quick, yes. We will also be examining and looking at the price, the rapid increase in prices in pharmaceuticals. I was doing some research this afternoon into the sudden increase in prices in pharmaceuticals for basic everyday lifestyle diseases that especially our pensioners and elderly have to face every day in the pharmacy, for things like diabetes, high blood pressure, asthma, sinuses. Nicole, since May, since COVID have been enacted until now, there have been a sudden increase in prices in these basic pharmaceuticals, and I wonder how people surviving on a minimum pension, how do they cope with it?
It's amazing to see that the prices in these pharmaceuticals would have gone up, even though the government had given its assurance that even though the borders were closed, pharmaceuticals were among the list of items that would have been still coming into the country. So it's not like that there was a shortage or anything like that for these things to go up.
Exactly. And you will hear all kind of excuses.
Yes.
That they had to go through this port and that port, and so the price went up. But I have the prices, some of the prices before me, and it have rapidly increased. And I tell you, I wonder how single parents, how they cope, people who are unemployed, seeing that the unemployment rate have increased, and especially, as I mentioned, those people surviving on a basic public assistance or pension for the month of $3,000.
Yes.
And these elderly people depend on these medication to survive. It's Politics 2020. It's 3:11 in the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago. If you wish to get into the program, you can call right away on 636-7547, 227-5739.
Yes, and so while we await our callers, we have a very, very interesting development taking place in the United National Congress camp for the 2020 elections, and we see that they have replaced their candidate, who was Prakash Williams, and they have put Tristan Bonte to contest the seat. And what's funny enough is that the change happened and
overnight.
Nobody knew about it, and no reason was given for this change.
Well, I found that the explanation given by the party was a bit rude to the public. They say they don't need to notify the public. It is the public who has to go out there and vote for you.
Yes.
I think the proper thing should have been done, and a press release should have been released.
Yes. And the thing is, I have noticed, I've seen the Prakash has been around on the ground, because I follow him on social media, and I have been seeing him on the ground already campaigning. So the question is, why the sudden change?
That is something to be investigated and warrant an explanation.
Yes.
Especially for the people who had put their efforts out there to campaign.
That's right.
I am also seeing a number of particularly young children are campaigning and calling for Auntie Kamla to bring back Ramona Ramdial.
And that's the other thing I was going to touch on. Yeah, a lot of persons in the Couva North district, they have been protesting for Ramona Ramdial
to come back, to return.
However, and this morning, the Central Coordinator for the United National Congress, Imam Rashid Karim, he spoke to us on the morning show, and he said that was news to him, and persons
that was news. He doesn't follow social media.
Apparently not even the newspaper apparently. But he said people on the ground, they're
accepting the candidate.
I believe it's Ravi Ratiram.
They want to, if they want to live with blindfolders over their eyes, on election day they will get a rude awakening. Let's hear what the callers have to say. Hello, good afternoon and welcome.
Hello, yeah, just you have an interview with the PNM
candidate for Point-a-Pierre, yes.
Could you ask him if he has any information on the rental assistance grant?
On the?
Could you ask him if he have any information on the payment of the rental assistance grant?
Okay, I will.
Thank you very much so much.
No problem. Mr. Duki will be on the road campaigning. I told him I will call him. He told me, his campaign manager told me to call him just before the 5 p.m. hour. So I will be calling Mr. Daniel Duki, the People's National Movement candidate for Point-a-Pierre. You can get in and you can call in on 636-7547, 227-5739. And you can WhatsApp us on 378-4975. That's 378-4975.
Well, and as we are on the air here right now, we're seeing that the official opening for the Moruga Agro Processing and Light Industry
Yes, I
is
noticed
taking
that.
place. Yes,
As we speak. Let's
the Prime
hear
Minister
this
is
caller.
actually speaking right now.
Hello, good afternoon.
And good afternoon to you.
Yes, welcome.
And I think that the people who is complaining and who disenchanted about Ramona, because I belong to that area.
Yes.
And you know who I am.
Are you one of them campaigning on the ground?
I am one of the person on the ground, and I can tell you, in the end of the day, changes will be taking place, as I tell you. And there's a very few people who have their own, own way and own thinking, and they decide they rather that person than the other. You understand? But I know that Mr. Ratiram has been working tirelessly in this party for years and decades. You understand? And we even give him a seat to fight in Point Fortin. And the gentleman went there and he do a marvelous job for the people in Point Fortin. You understand? Unfortunately, he didn't get a seat. You understand? So when people is calling and asking, I don't know who is he, and he's a blind, and the blind supporter and thing, I don't understand that statement. Because when Mr. Rowley changed his whole team with Mr. Manning time and they went in 2015, and he makes young people, he said, I'm responsible for all of them. You understand? I take full responsibility for all of them. And today he put them inside of there, and nobody making our pro. You understand? The media making our pro over it. You understand? So if the honorable leader say that, I don't have the course to give him an explanation why he should move and bring somebody. It's time to come. It will happen. But I don't understand them little petty things that people jumping on. The bigger picture today is what the PNM is operating on. They're operating on one thing. Here what they're operating on. They want to tell people that they could give them a lot of things for. You understand? They want to tell people that if the UNC gets into office, what will happen to the COVID grant? What grant I'm talking about? From the time if I open the model line and tell people I'm telling people things. This type of politician that we have under the PNM is people talking on truth to the people. Up to last night I hear them talking. The finance minister making up a story and making people feel like the country was in bad state. You understand? And today, when you look at them thing, you ask yourself the question, and to Mr. Duki, you understand what Point of Pierre, what he have done for Point of Pierre, nothing. His party mash up the Petrochen refinery and 7 people. And to my good friend who in Cuba South, you understand? Substance of nothing. They want to tell people that the leader is the PNM, the leader is Mr. Rowley, and Mr. Rowley cannot implement nothing for his own people in Tobago. So how are we going to do this issue like that? I'll call back my mom. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Bank Village. Hope you didn't get high blood pressure there. Pressure tablets went up. I'm seeing that Vasotec went up from $134.88. That's the old price for May month. It went up to $139.10. Take note of that. Hello, good afternoon and welcome.
Hello, Anne.
Hi.
I think, we are satisfied with our MP, right? Mr. Citroen. But I think on election night, the BNM was going to have a road awakening. Because the UNC will win by a landslide victory. I've been listening to other talk shows, right? And I hearing people talking about people begging the people, other people, to come and support UNC. People who was diehard PNM and begging the other people to come and support UNC, because what we get in right now is nothing we get in. So I think whether we will win by a landslide victory.
Let me ask you something off the political front. When you have to purchase pharmaceuticals, I'm dealing with that this afternoon. Have you noticed an increase in the prices?
Well, Gail, I went to purchase Nifedipine.
For high blood pressure.
I paid something like nearly $100 a box.
Wow.
It's nearly $100 a box. And
it have rapidly increased, haven't it?
I had no...
It have rapidly increased since May month, since COVID.
And I couldn't get in a couple of drugstores.
Yes, it was on a shortage.
To go to. And when I went, it was almost $100. And this is a tablet I need. I'm hypertensive too now.
Mm-hmm.
So I need to use this tablet like every day.
Right.
Hope Village get a high blood pressure in a boy. He was passionately talking.
Hopefully he will have a health center near to him.
Well, he lucky.
Yes,
So,
I am dealing today with the increase in prices in pharmaceuticals because I came across it and there was a sudden increase and there was no reason for the increase.
Okay.
Okay, you could call back. Call us back. Hello, good afternoon. Welcome.
Evening. What talking to how many ladies you had this evening?
Two. Only two.
Only two.
Which two?
The two Dookies.
Two Dookies.
The two. Oh, Papa, let me say morning to the
Dookie versus Dookie.
Morning, I get drunk. I say it morning. I get drunk. I say good evening to the
And Dookie and Nicole Dookie.
And you get your second. Your good evening second. All right. I just call as a good evening. So I'll call back on some topic just now. But when other ladies they have hard topic, I like the other. But
what hard topic, boy? Pharmaceuticals.
We need season.
We in election season, and I want to show how election or no election, pharmaceuticals go up.
I got do a little double check. All right, take care.
Okay, take care. Hello, good afternoon, and welcome.
Yeah, good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon.
What I say, any politician that made that type of statement, saying that it don't belong to give satisfaction to the voting population, right, is very much absurd. Because you must know who you're voting for. You must know the record of the person.
Exactly.
And to know the record of the person, you have to know the person.
You can't just haphazardly change candidates as you feel like it.
So whoever wants to support that, they don't know the rights or something. Something wrong with them.
Well, the Public Relations Department, Nicole, of the United National Congress, they would have made that statement that they don't need to inform the public when they are changing candidates. Hello, good afternoon.
Hello, good afternoon.
Yes, welcome.
Yeah, what happened is that I listened concerning this Kuvan North where the protest is taking place.
Yes.
Apparently, like Ramona Ramdial look like she knows about it because she not say nothing.
She has distanced herself from it though. She said she's not aware of it.
But how come protests study going on? And
well, it is people who want her back into the constituency, and I detest they're using small children, underage children, to hold up these placards and so on, and they are all over social media. You know, they can't even vote, but they are holding up a placard.
Anyway,
they should be learning to read and write and spell.
That's right.
Anyway, the result at the end on the 10th in the night will
it
be
will determine that, yes.
24 UNC 17 p.m.
Okay, you're making a prediction. Very good.
That's the prediction.
He didn't say 24 for who? He said 24, 17.
He said 24 UNC.
Okay,
yes.
24, okay. Hello, good afternoon, welcome.
And let me tell you, let me just
you found your pressure tablet?
Breathe.
Oh, you took
God every day, you know. I'm an old man. I like to tell you, I thank God every day that when I go to the doctor for a normal checkup and things, they say, boy, you're a little child over. You know?
All right.
So let me not quote for that. Let me not quote for that. You understand? So I thank God for health and strength. You know, sometimes in life that, you know, as I said before, I learned from Mr. Pandey. And Mr. Pandey will always say, the voice of a man is strength. You understand? That will give you the right to shout on the radio. So I apologize to shout on the radio. And let me tell you, there's a village that, right in my area there, in Bang Village, that a family, a big family, you know, a Muslim family. And one of the girls working in Ramona office. You understand?
Right.
One of the man daughters, the man granddaughter, he passed away. And there's a whole generation there. Let me say, grand, great-grand, son, daughters, everybody, son, daughter-in-law, everybody. What happened is that they never get water and so forth because, as I said before, it's a private area. And when the UNC under Mr. Pandey get into office, they sort of focus on them areas. You understand? So they feel, Ramona come down and give them whatever lights and water and things. They feel that, hey, we owe that girl something. And it is true. You understand? Because when you do something, you deserve some kind of body to protest, to send the signal that, yes, she do something. But in the end of the day, if the leader picks somebody, you understand, then we have to work with it. And I can't see Ramona saying that she she distanced herself from it. She don't know nothing about it. Because she must know because the person is working in her office. You understand? But they have the rights to protest. You understand? Remember I said, do you have the rights there?
But Bank Village, why compared to the People's National Movement, why the leader must have the final say? Why not the executive?
Well, you see, again, I don't want to make no excuse for nobody. You understand? I don't want to make excuse for nobody. I find
Isn't that dictatorship?
But in a technical way, in my way, I believe that the leader of the party is supposed to come out and explain something. I believe that the MP is supposed to come out and explain something. But I tell you before, I always remember the words of Mr. Pandey. Crab and barrel, you understand? When we don't get our way, we decide to open new party and get on and slam door and so forth. But the bigger picture today is about this administration, because you still say in the pharmacy what's happening right now.
The pharmaceuticals, yes.
Yes. Going up right up, because I just use Ultravine spray, right? Let me tell you, right? And I used to pay $18 for that spray. You understand? And when you had when PNM come in power, everything's had a go up. You know the price right now? $27 for the same thing. You understand? So you're expecting to go up under this administration because they have no plans to govern the country, to balance things, to put things in place, to create jobs, and we could go on and on. But I will leave the poor for other people. Thank you.
Okay, take care. 636-7547, 227-5739. It's 3:24 in the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago, and that time check is courtesy the Couva South constituency People's National Movement candidate, Mr. Rajendra Rampasad. Remember to go out and vote on August 10th. Hello, good afternoon.
Ms. Duki, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
What a people we are. Over the years, they're asking for change in the UNC. No boys on island. Ramona Rambiar own the party. If you could get somebody better than him, I'm telling you, I believe PM should win every seat and jam with the washer that we can make a move. Because what's going on in this country, and we see it, you're talking about prices increasing in pharmaceutical things. Not only that, going to grocery, are we complaining? You see any PM people that complain, they take it easy, take it with ice, cool. But we, okay, the UNC supporters wish it to themselves. The permitted with black people is not white people don't like black people, no? Black people don't like yourself. What we want, we're begging for change. Everybody wants change. When we get change, we're complaining. Who we go please? We have Mr. Duki from Poinape coming out at 5 o'clock. His father is a pastor, John Duki. People who are in his ministry, in his church, who are in village, who learn how to get a pension, who was getting disability talk, and Duki never helped them, and he was a senator, and they come to talk. I'm a minister because I was with him, and people don't know the fact, but we come in to broadcast on the air. All you want change. Liberals are always come and give you lie, not closing down petrol train, and next day close it down. There's that kind of people we are, Ms. Duki. It's hard, to change people when they have a way of life and a mindset, I'm telling you, Ms. Duki, it's hard. I'm a pensioner. When you go to the grocery, when you go to the pharmacy, when you go to get things, your money can't stretch. But we have to take it under rolly. Look at child coming from Italy, finds who? A minister of the government, child come from Italy with his dog. Yeah, look at this country, Italy, and go home straight. Or when people come, they're quarantine for 14 days. Christians come in 7 days. Them setting the law to who should go in for 7 days.
Well, that has been alleged, that is not proven.
Well, the people we are, and we take it under government.
Call us back. That is an allegation, Nicole. That hasn't been proven.
That's right.
That the minister's daughter came in from, is it Spain?
Yes.
Spain, yes. With a pet. Scooby-Doo getting entry into the country. Hello, hello, good afternoon.
Good evening, Duki. I only had to say one thing is I had to call us. I would like.
If you don't want to get into trouble, just say Ms. Duki.
I would like the health ministry to work out for the public how many maximum quarantine spaces they have and beds in the hospitals So we wouldn't have this foolish argument of the people who are saying, well, we can bring in this and bring in that one. So we let them see that we are to the max with we are to the max with things being normal, but in the event things should swing, we're going to be in some problems. You know, so they can work out after that, you know, with that assurance of the calculation of your spaces and so on, and it'll give people a little more idea. To, right now it come like they feel a fool in the public, but you don't have a calculation or not giving them a figure, which is easy to work out. On your
All right,
spaces
let's
you
get
know.
somebody else a chance. Hello, good afternoon. Hello. Hello. A person out there.
And just to touch on what the caller was just saying, though, if people were paying attention from time to time, you would actually hear the minister giving the number of beds capacity,
available,
the number of ventilators, all these different things that we have. So, you know, they need to be paying a little more attention to what happens at these media conferences.
Hello, good afternoon.
Ladies, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Yes, I'm a first-time caller.
Welcome.
Yes, thank you. Comparing life under the past regime, the People's Partnership, and comparing this 4 years and almost, 10, 11 months?
Yes.
There are like stark differences in the sense that the quality of life has changed so much now under this PNM. That inflation has taken lots of jobs, the closure of Petrotrin, lies, deception, deflection, disrespect to the population, more to the women. You understand? And these small-minded people quarreling about a candidate. Listen, Ms. Ramona Ramdale has done her part. She has spent 10 years in Parliament, and she's still the incumbent in the sense that if protests are going on for her to stay, she has the power to quell those things and let them know, listen, it was discussed with the leader of the party, and we don't need to behave like this. Let's look at the bigger picture out there. Okay, ladies, so thank you. That is my contribution.
Thank you for your call. Just to remind our listeners, we have a new WhatsApp number here in studio. It is 378-4975, where you can text your messages there if you are not getting through via the telephone. Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Welcome.
Okay. I hear everybody talking, they have to change, and they have to change, and they have to change. Change will not come with the two existing parties, PNM, UNC. You wouldn't get no change. They are there to see about themselves and their friends. The only change you will get, and it's something I've been always saying years now, the people who are getting the kick in the back have to get together, whether they be PNM or UNC. And we could make a lot of change. You don't have to take what the PNM say. We have to take what the UNC say, because we have proof of what they do. So until we could get together, people who are getting kicked, and do something, then something will happen. Thank you.
Thank you. 636-7547-227-5739. Like this caller here. Good afternoon.
Hi, good afternoon, Suki.
Hello.
And the other person.
Good afternoon.
Felicity here.
Yes.
But you understand, Mr. Suki, I have been looking at politics since 1985. And what I have noticed, you see, East Indian people / UNC is their greatest enemy.
We are our own worst enemy.
Yeah, because we don't know what we want. The main aim and objective in any party is, like the PNM, we have to take a page from their book, like them or not. They work together. Look at this girl when she was going to Penelope Beckers challenge Rowley for the leadership. You see all kind of nasty thing about her brother was in jail and all kind of things. That was all those things he was saying. But what happened after?
They put that behind the back.
Look what's going on now, right?
Yes. They are holding hands, hand in hand.
You know, if there's East Indian UNC people, right now, she out of the party, all of that. You see, they know what they want, but we don't know what we want. And this is the problem we will have. And like we don't study our children and grandchildren, we don't study nothing at all. All we study is about ourselves and the hate and the anger that we have and bitterness. And this is what's going to keep us into our next 5 years if we don't wake up and understand what is taking place.
Anyway, nice program, locked on.
Thank you. 3:32. Let's take a short commercial break, but before we do that, the lines keep ringing. Let's take this caller here. Hello, good afternoon, and welcome.
Good afternoon, ladies.
Good afternoon.
Hello, Mr. Tanapuna.
Barataria.
Barataria, sorry. Yes, don't worry.
Are you suffering?
Am I suffering? In what way?
No, well, I hear it in the past 5 years, a group of people start suffering here, and they wasn't suffering under the UNC. So I'm wondering, what it is the UNC did compared to what the PNM did, because I see public servants. The only people I see went to was petrotrin workers, and they were well paid. Any other institution that was shut down in Couva is a private institution. Urea and all them places are private, they are not government run. So I'm wondering, when the gentleman asks that people suffering and they have to come together to get rid of the PNM, because all the imam and all this morning with that same garbage. So I would like to know, where are they? What is causing them to suffer? I don't understand that. What have them?
Well, only they could speak for themselves.
Well, obviously, because they're trying to get people to vote for them to tell me they're suffering. So I want to know, for me to vote for you, what have you suffering? What is it the PNM did to you individually that have you suffering? Because I believe everybody's suffering, you know. Vote have everybody home. I've been home for 5 months. So I don't understand what it means. I mean, no rent assessment or no, and me apply. So come on, enjoy the evening.
Thank you. Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Let me try to open up that guy eye a little bit. What people suffering. People suffering for water. They're suffering for road. They're suffering. What is suffering? They're suffering for water. They're suffering for road. They're suffering for jobs. And some people saying people are suffering. And one thing I must see, you see, we Indian people could never come together because we have our own ideas and we want to push it down other people's throat. There's no company in Trinidad and Tobago that was formed between two Indian people that lasted a long time. They always want to stab one another in the back and all kind of thing, and they talk, wait now, go take the whole thing. So, we Indian people is our own problem, and we need to wake our eye up and see what is going on. I could be a better prime minister. I could be a better minister of agriculture. When they do get in and they get the allocation, nobody knows the damn allocation gone, and people are suffering. So my message is that water and that road, that is what people are suffering for. Thank you.
Thank you. 3:35. It's time for us to take a short commercial break, but the calls keep coming in rapidly. But let us give preference to the callers. Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Welcome.
Triple D.
Yes, Triple D.
I want to tell the previous caller, my child is suffering for a laptop. My God.
For a laptop, okay. You know, I remember you, Triple D, today when I was assessing the Pointe-a-Pierre constituency. Nicole, the three candidates, the main candidates there are David Lee, David Abdul, and Daniel Duki. Triple D.
Oh.
Hello, good afternoon. Welcome.
And on to my good friend in Barataria, the cost of living, job loss, you understand? And everything else in this country, the health sector in a mess. When the Minister of Health is talking about beds, is that the People's Partnership that have all them beds in them. The PNM buy a bed for this country. You understand? The PNM build nothing in the time for this country. You understand? When you talk about suffering, you're talking about basic amenities. You understand? When children was getting a little bit of a grant, you know, the parents, the mother, $500 to help them for a year. You understand? When you get children life hospital, you understand? When you walk again and you walk the streets, it wasn't more safe. You understand? When you go into the public transport, it was better. And we could go on and on, my friend. Apparently, you still sleeping, my brother. You understand? So the people in the country is suffering, my brother, under your administration. Because your administration come and they said it was going to do it better in 2015. And and make it a hellhole for the people in this country. Thank you.
Thank you. Let's take a short commercial break and we'll be right back.
Visit Eddie's Pharmacies Limited newest location inside JTA Supermarket, C3 Center, Current Village, San Fernando. They offer blood pressure, blood sugar, cholesterol, and pregnancy testing, as well as all pharmaceutical products and over-the-counter drugs, along with CDAP prescriptions. Sagicor Carry Care International Medical Card, Guardian Life Provider Card, and Republic Bank points are all accepted at their 3 locations of Eddie's Pharmacy Limited. RS Building, Rochelle Douglas Road, Barrackpore, GN Building in Pinal, and C3 Center, Current Village, San Fernando.
KY's Electrical Supplies Limited of Southern Main Road, Canoopia, for all your plumbing and electrical supplies, water heaters, filters, and water pumps, plus all parts for Gould, Pentax, and Leo pumps. Choose from leading brands such as Cooper, Varma, BT Sino, Leviton, and General Electric. Call 665-6954 for more information. KY's Electrical Supplies Limited of Southern Main Road, Canoopia.
I have journeyed.
Greeted in the wonderful name of Jesus. My name is Bishop Kelvin Khan from Endurance Ministry International. Our new location is in Railway Road, Londonville. You can tune into 97.5 every Sunday morning from 6 a.m. till 8. Tell your nanny and your nana, Jesus is the answer.
It's Yummy Tummy Time with Ermi. Join me Mondays to Fridays at 9:30 a.m. and get tasty and exciting recipes. Learn to create dishes and much more right here on U97.5 Hot Like Pepper Multicultural Radio. Yummy Tummy with Ermi.
Join us on the journey to the polls. Find out about the candidates, the campaigns, the promises, and much more. You can now listen to your daily dose of politics, Mondays to Fridays at 1 p.m. right here on U97.5 Hot Like Pepper Multicultural Radio.
Hello, I am Rajendra Ramprasad, your PNM candidate for Couva South. I ask for your support to take Couva South into government and to improve the quality of life for all of us. I have specific plans to create jobs, to improve agriculture, to revive Point Lisas, and to develop our infrastructure, also to enhance security. As a person born in Dow Village, California, and started my education at Esperanza Presbyterian School, I want to use my years as a successful businessman and a resident of Couva South to partner with you to make our communities better. I ask for your vote on August the 10th. Vote Rajendra Ramprasad, the right choice for a better Couva South. Vote PNM.
Minutes before the top of the hour. Well, remember at 4 p.m. comes up the 4 p.m. newscast with Sharon. Hello, good afternoon, welcome.
Good afternoon. Let me add on 2 things about suffering again.
Go right ahead.
The hospital. When you go over there, you can't get medicine. I went right to St. Margaret to see the doctor. She gave me a prescription. I go into the pharmacist inside of there. Instead the pharmacist give me medicine, you know what she give me? She give me a card with every health center phone number. Call down, you can see they have it. We don't have none. Huh?
So if you can't afford to buy a phone card to call, what would be your situation?
No, apart from that, even if they have it down in Penal or somewhere.
Yes, they should it should be computerized, shouldn't it, Nicole?
I will have to travel to go there.
Yes, it is better you buy it. You're better off buying it.
If I have the money.
Well, this is what I wanted
people suffering?
To point out to people how much pharmaceuticals have increased. Simple pharmaceuticals, basic ones.
Well, I go get a little joke. When old age before Kamala, when she sent up the pension by 500, all doctor send up the fees. All pharmacists.
Well, you all will be the main candidates.
I would tell you this, You see me, I must have a gift to spot nonsense taking place, Man, you tell me, they had a big parade in Sarajevo yesterday, right? I live in St. Margaret's. One end is St. Margaret's, the next end is Macaulay. And if you go a mile south to the other side, you come up to Petrotrin. I want to know how much people pass in front of Petrotrin, on the back of Petrotrin, and see how they keep in the place. It's a big burger.
Boy, it's an eyesore. It bleeds my heart to see the state of Petrotrin.
This is what I'm saying. But they have a buyer for Petrotrin, and they set back and waiting.
It hurts me to see the state of Petrotrin.
You know who will buy Petrotrin? Lock, stock, and barrel. You see the Chinese, they will buy Petrotrin as scrap.
Scrap iron.
Yes. Telling me, the government have a plan with the union. The union, they have no money. You see, when you see Roger, wronging, I don't see myself. You see me wronging with a set of dog face members, ex-members, like they could do something. They can't do a damn thing. They are wrong. They just like to intimidate. And if I could see them anywhere and get Mukesh bull pistol, it will be a man. They don't have to ask me to attack them. They're going to get it. Boy, they're fooling the damn people. Look, personally, I could tell you how long I waited to get pension. 10 years now.
You're past the age?
I'm 73 years old.
And what happened? You did not qualify?
Something they say you had to get this and you had to get that the last month. It's been processed. You see, tomorrow I'm going again. And I can't open my mouth big because I ain't that strong again.
Well, we have other calls to take. Call us back and tell us when you get through. Hello, good afternoon. Welcome.
That fella sound like he take a smile, boy. Anyhow, good afternoon, ladies.
Good afternoon.
Right, so we want to talk about the patriotic front. I heard them in an interview this morning on another frequency. But what I didn't hear the part is who they're supporting. Because if you're not going up, surely you have to tell your supporters, your loyalists.
Who are you throwing your support behind?
Yeah.
Well, they didn't state that.
No, she didn't.
That is left for you to guess.
She didn't say that. So we don't know if they're working under the bridge or over the bridge to vote who they want to or to support who they want to. You understand? Now, all I could tell people in this country...
Several persons tell me they would not have presented a candidate in time.
Yeah.
They were not prepared. But
she wasn't.
As a political party, I'm saying you're supposed to be prepared for anything at any time.
Yes.
Yeah, but you see, the thing about it too, you're relatively... Well, I mean...
She is relatively new, but her father
has a wealth of experience.
He's a veteran in politics.
He should have guided her.
She was striving on that.
He's a veteran in politics. He should have guided her.
Better.
She disappointed me there.
Well, she got to wait 5 years again before. And God alone knows what.
Well, maybe she will mature and grow then.
Yes.
So, Nikila, bye-bye.
Good afternoon. Welcome.
And after this, I'll take a 5 and listen. But
no, you can't call. You are free to call. You can WhatsApp to her. Let me just announce the WhatsApp number.
Let us deal with the issue. The San Fernando General Hospital. The PNM didn't build that. That was under the colonial time. The Port of Spain General Hospital. Same thing. You understand? And when the People's Partnership and the UNC get into office, the plans and the was promising people for so much years since Eric William time, and a hospital in Arima, and a hospital in Point 14, and so forth. What did Kamla Prasad Bissessa do? She observed that the PNM was having people lie down on the ground on the floor And I said, not necessarily the PNM, but they was in charge and they could have made people's life was more easy. What happened? People was lying on the floor. People was waiting to get appointments. People was waiting to get bed. People was waiting that. And what they do? They implement and they build the hospital in Couva. The reason why she chose that spot is because they got the petrol train. So my good friend who talking about that private government supposed to put things in place. Like how the gentleman in Couva South want to bring back petrol and bring back Point Research. You understand? He shouldn't talk about that in the end of the day. But let us go on. The reason why she bring that hospital there is because when they get burned in the Point Research, we should go in the other Caribbean country, you understand, with helicopter. It had a burn unit there. It had a place for the helicopter to land. It had a place for the children and big people, you understand, could have go there. The PNM shut it down. And thank God for Almighty God that looked down on us and give us COVID. You understand? And today, they forced them, even the Minister of National Security set up and say, this, the Minister of Health say, there's nothing, the hospital clean. Thank God that the Kamala Prasad business take out the chair, and they're still denying it. And then the Minister of National Security say, there are 300 beds in the Couva hospital lying down doing nothing. You understand? So if you look at the whole picture, you will understand that the PNM built the foundation on lies, you understand? And God don't sleep. He is only wear pajamas, and he's showing the people them before the term has come to an end. You understand? Thank God, Almighty God has looked down on us and help us for the term to come an end, to show us the lies that they were talking, and the lies coming out to the truth now that the People's Partnership and the UNC had a vision, had a plan, and was treating the country much more. If we look at the 1 to 10, the PNM will get 1, and the UNC will get 8.5% because she didn't get a chance to complete it. And
hello, good afternoon, welcome.
Back in.
Yes.
Remember when this government got elected to office, they said that the Couva Hospital was unfit. They said that UE DB was unfit. Weren't those the same premises they used for the parallel health care service so we could house people for COVID?
Yes.
How come it was unfit?
Well, any political party going into office would not want to praise what their former
What the past government did.
Yes.
It's simple.
I have been to the Couva Hospital and it is well equipped.
Right. You see,
In fact, they are doing MRIs there, CT scans and all those scans. They have all the up-to-date machines there at Couva.
When the people come to campaign, just say, all you say this wasn't good and that wasn't good, and all you get slapped in all your face because now it's working for all of we. You understand?
Good afternoon, welcome.
Good afternoon.
Hello?
Hello?
Yes, you're live on air.
Oh, hear this. That hospital they have in
Couva?
Couva.
Yes.
That's a magnificent place. Why the government can't run it? We have no money. We can run it. All those things supposed to be running. You should have to take a loan to keep it going. That is what the government's for. You don't take the money and pay. You have a little problem with the opposition. Oh, we're going to take it to court. They're fighting their own case, you know. It's hundreds of thousands of dollars going to their partner, the lawyers and things. I cannot... Why they don't? Most of those people in government, they are lawyers. Why they don't fight their own issue? Huh? I can't understand this thing. You can't. More you try to get out of that hole, the more they pull you down in the hole. The only thing I would give the PNM credit for is this how they handle this COVID issue. And I'm sure if you pass that in front of UNC, they're going to have some kind of objection to that too. So they're objecting because they name opposition. And the PNM, they do know what they want to know because they know the UNC, all they can do is bark like common dog. Thank you.
Thank you. Welcome.
Yes, Ms. Dookies again.
Yes, go ahead.
Start with water. I have a man at a company called, I think it's SIS, collects $400 million more for our water treatment plant. And as the government changed, he pack up and go on to the same place you blame O'Halloran and Privat for, to Panama where there is no extradition treaty. So before you make noise for the water, ask that man to come back and bring back the money, and then we would have a desal plant in the Beetham where the water prostitutes down south wouldn't be a problem. So you see, and let me explain one thing again with the Cuba Hospital. I think the government give credit to the hospital. You know what is the problem we have with the hospital? When the opposition said she opened. That old lady opened the hospital 3 times, you know, my son. If you go back in history and check, that lady opened that building 3 times. And one time I going down to San Fernando and pass and see the whole air conditioning system, the breeze blow, and it fall down. So the government had us to redo that, or the Chinese contractor at the time, because they didn't leave yet neither. And if you notice, the government put a road that you could come off the highway and access the hospital, something that was not there before. And now, as you just explained, you could use it as partner, you could take a see that card there and go there too and get medicine. Enjoy the evening.
Okay, thank you. Good afternoon.
Duki, good afternoon.
Yes, welcome.
Mr. Barata, you have to talk to, you know why? Yeah, some people love to be on patient.
Well, we listen to all opinions on the station, okay? Everybody is open to express their view.
Well, Ms. Duki, what I would like to say is this. Some people need to change their glasses. They have 20/20 vision because they only see things one way. You understand? If you experience the trouble people experience in this country, they would talk so. Everything from 2015 to now is to blame Kamala. And everybody singing that song, blame Kamala. And they had a manifesto, they do anything about the manifesto, they work anything. The AG, we all know it's common knowledge. Rent his property and getting millions when the year comes. But we poor people have to come and sing for the supper. Thank you.
Thank you. 3:56. We have the 4 p.m. newscast coming up at Sharon. Good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon again.
Hello.
Mr. Baratai, what has happened to all your boy? What is wrong with you all? This lady spent all the government money, or nearly all the government on the working class. Mr. Prasad, Professor. What your government did when they come into office? They blight the country. It's because people start losing the job, all sorts of things. What has happened to all your P&M stools? Why don't see things right? Thank you.
Thank you. We listen to all views on the station. Everyone is invited to call. Hello, good afternoon, and welcome.
The reason why I call him back, you see, lies, I believe, because how you can build a hospital and then build a road to come out in the highway? That makes sense? You build a multi-million-dollar hospital, but you make a road. The People's Partnership build all that. You understand? The people, and he said the air condition. What air condition? What air condition go fly out and come in the road? I mean, my friend, I respect your view. I respect you, I don't know you personally, but I respect your view. But stop telling the people things that it didn't make no sense. If not, stupid man. You understand? Like how you say, try to make people are stupid. You understand? Yeah, a stupid man wouldn't believe what you said, my friend. You understand? Because when the People's Partnership was in office, we spent $300 and something million, and we could show what we do with it. Even the same water place they're talking about in the Beetham, with a beautify and all this other thing, and they have a good drive now, you will see it. You understand? So don't come and talk about SIS, leave and go out all the money and thing. Don't tell lie to the people, my friend. You could still see what the same SIS company was doing, a big establishment there for the people in Port of Spain, Westmoreland and Digger Martin will get water there. You understand? When Pandey went and opened the desal plan, the PLM condemning, then that man, they call him names, corruption to the very end, and Incogen, you understand? And today, that come the cornerstone, when the People's Partnership was in office, 78% of the people was getting water right through the country as soon as PNM take over.
All right, Mr. Bank Village, you'll have to call us back, and other callers, call us back after the 4 p.m. newscast. This is Politics 2020 on U975 FM, Hot Like Pepper, Multicultural Radio. We'll be right back.
97.5 FM, Hot Like Pepper, Multicultural Radio.
Power to the listeners.
This is the 4 p.m. news on U975 FM Hot Like Pepper Multicultural Radio. I am Sharon Balrup. Good afternoon. Leader of the Progressive Democratic Patriots, Watson Duke, is confident that he would be victorious in the upcoming elections. He expressed these sentiments during an interview with U975 earlier. Duke's party will be contesting 2 seats in the elections. They are Tobago East and Tobago West.
Well, I contested 2015 as an independent rightly, but now I'm contesting for the first time as part of a political organization called the Progressive Democratic Patriots. And as such, it is a better way of reaching the all Tobagonians. I'm not running alone, I'm running with my running mate. Her name is Tashia Grace Warren. She's from the West. And she complements me fine politically speaking. And I think the Tobago people are placing more confidence in us as a team than they had placed in me as an individual. So confidence level in the team has grown as opposed to an independent.
Duke said the focus of his campaign is to put people before politics.
Our campaign is based on putting people before politics. That's the fundamental message of our campaign. And that can be taken in all different facets. Whether it is self-government, we are saying self-governance is not an issue for politicking, an issue for the people. And therefore, we have to treat that as a priority. Whether it's the vote is an issue for the people. It's not an issue for politicking. Politicking is when you look to get all the red ribbons and all the praises and all that kind of stuff before you satisfy the basic desire. And I'm saying that the time has come for us to put basic desire first before the political desire, which is to gain mileage out of it.
Coordinator for the central arm of the United National Congress, Imam Rashid Karim, said the Couva North electorate are happy with their candidate. This comes following reports that some of the persons in the area were not happy with the candidate selected to contest the seat. Reports also indicated that they were calling for their outgoing Member of Parliament, Ramona Ramdial, to be reinstated.
I am in the area, I'm walking on the ground, I'm meeting with people, and nobody is sharing that thought with us. They are satisfied with the directives of the political leader of the United National Congress. They are happy with the candidate. The candidate is a hard worker. The candidate has been working in Couva alongside Ramona Ramdial for the longest while.
Imam Karim defended the party's political leader, Kamla Persad-Bissessar, as it relates to her selection of candidates for the elections.
You know, she's listening to the voice of the people of Trinidad and Tobago, right? They are asking for new faces. They are asking, when they get the new faces now, you will hear 1 or 2 persons or 3 persons, they will be lamenting and saying, she's making bad decisions. The leader knows what she's doing. She is listening to the people of Trinidad and Tobago.
The United National Congress has changed its candidate for Lopino Bonaire West. However, the party has given no reason for the change. The new candidate is Tristan Bonfair. He has replaced Prakash Williams. Public Relations Officer Anita Haynes, however, said no explanation is needed. The change comes just 4 weeks before the August 10 general election. Haynes confirmed Williams was the new candidate, but gave no reason for the change. The Housing Development Corporation is refuting claims made by the United National Congress candidate for Chaguanas East, Vandana Mohit. Mohit stated that private data of AGC's clients is being used by the People's National Movement to aid in political canvassing. At a news conference at her constituency office on Sunday, Mohit stated that her office had received complaints from residents in Oasis Gardens. She claimed that persons said to be from the PNM were calling the residents and encouraging them to register with the EBC so they can vote for Chaguanas East. The mayor alleged that the private numbers of these residents reportedly had been obtained from the AGC. However, in a media release, the AGC refuted such an information breach. It assured that a full investigation will be launched into the matter to determine whether one actually had occurred. You are listening to the 4 p.m. news on U975 FM Hot Like Pepper Multicultural Radio. It's time now to look at regional and international developments. We start with news from the region. Regionally, Latin America and the Caribbean have now recorded more coronavirus deaths than the US and Canada. This is according to a CNN analysis of Johns Hopkins University. As of Tuesday, Latin America and the Caribbean have reported at least 146,515 deaths due to COVID-19. The United States and Canada combined have recorded at least 144,451 coronavirus deaths. The data for Latin America and the Caribbean includes the following countries: Brazil, Peru, Chile, Mexico, Colombia, Argentina, Ecuador, Bolivia, Panama, Dominican Republic, Guatemala, Honduras, El Salvador, Venezuela, Costa Rica, Haiti, Paraguay, Nicaragua, Cuba, Uruguay, and Jamaica. Internationally, France has honored its health workers at scaled-down events to mark the national celebration Bastille Day amid the ongoing coronavirus pandemic. Authorities cancelled the traditional military parade but instead held a tribute to those tackling the virus. Invited audience members included families of French workers who died of COVID-19. The annual events marked the storming of Bastille Prison on 14 July 1789, seen as the start of the French Revolution. It is the first time officials have called off the annual military parade through the capital, Paris, since the end of World War II in 1945. In news of the weather, for the period this afternoon and tonight, Trinidad and Tobago and the remainder of the Lesser Antilles will experience hazy conditions over most areas despite an odd afternoon shower in confined areas. There is the 30% chance of an odd heavy shower or thunderstorm over southern areas during the afternoon. Tonight will be warm and hazy. Gusty winds and street flooding may occur in heavy showers and thunderstorms. There is a significant amount of Saharan dust present over the area. Persons are advised to take appropriate precautions. Seas slight to moderate, waves up to 1.5 meter in open waters, and near calm in sheltered areas. The current temperature is 30 degrees Celsius. This brings us to the end of the 4 p.m. news on U975 FM Hot Like Pepper Multicultural Radio. Stay tuned for another newscast at 6 p.m. I am Sharon Balrup. Good afternoon.
That was Major News to the Hour, brought to you by Crystal Beverages Company, Super Quality Supermarket, Sheikh Leisha Limited, and the Trinidad and Tobago News Day.
Visit Eddie's Pharmacies Limited newest location inside JTA Supermarket, C3 Center, Current Village, San Fernando. They offer blood pressure, blood sugar, cholesterol, and pregnancy testing, as well as all pharmaceutical products and over-the-counter drugs, along with CDAP prescriptions. Sagicor Carry Care International Medical Card, Guardian Life Provider Card, and Republic Bank points are all accepted at their 3 locations of Eddie's Pharmacy Limited. RS Building, Rocha Douglas Road, Barrackpore, GN Building in Pinal, and C3 Center, Current Village, San Fernando.
Attention all bakers, doubles vendors and roti makers. Try our high quality unbleached bromate free all-purpose and baker's flour. Low price and conveniently packaged in 2 pounds, 2 kg, 10 kg and 25 kg bags. For wholesale and retail prices, contact Shiklisha Limited 665-3336 or visit us at Warrenville, Canoopia. Shiklisha Limited, quality you can trust.
For quality items, visit Super Quality Supermarket of Endeavour Road, Chaguanas, and Trin City Industrial Estate in Trin City, as well as Quality Cash and Carry Supermarket, Cuba Car Park, for all your grocery items, liquor, fresh fruits, and vegetables, not forgetting their bed and bath section, and kitchen appliances for your home. With so many items to choose from, take advantage of our great prices and discounts at any of our 3 locations. Trin City Industrial Estate in Trin City, Endeavour Road, Chaguanas, and Cuba. For quality items, Super Quality Supermarket and Quality Cash and Carry Supermarket.
KY's Electrical Supplies Limited of Southern Main Road, Canoopia, for all your plumbing and electrical supplies, water heaters, filters, and water pumps, plus all parts for Gould, Pentax, and Leo pumps. Choose from leading brands such as Cooper, Varma, BTCino, Leviton, and General Electric. Call 665-6954 for more information. KY's Electrical Supplies Limited of Southern Main Road, Canoopia.
Hello, I am Rajendra Ramprasad, your PNM candidate for Couva South. I ask for your support to take Couva South into government and to improve the quality of life for all of us. I have specific plans to create jobs, to improve agriculture, to revive Point Lisas, and to develop our infrastructure, also to enhance security. As a person born in Dow Village, California, and started my education at Esperanza Presbyterian School, I want to use my years as a successful businessman and a resident of Couva South to partner with you to make our communities better. I ask for your vote on August the 10th. Vote Rajendra Ramprasad, the right choice for a better Couva South. Vote PNM.
It is back. Talk Your Talk is back. This is Mukesh Baburam inviting you to join me right here on U975 FM for the return of Talk Your Talk from 6 to 9 p.m. Enjoy your favorite segments and feel free to make your comments as we journey together. So join me, Mukesh Baburam, for Talk Your Talk.
Excellence and quality go hand in hand.
On 97.5 FM, hot like pepper.
.11 in the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago, and that time check is courtesy Mr. Rajendra Ramprasad, the People's National Movement candidate for Couva South constituency. Remember on August 10th to go out and vote. And let's return to the calls. Hello, good afternoon, welcome.
Good afternoon again, Triple E. I heard one of the callers said that Kamla opened, attempted to open the Couva Hospital 3 times.
Yes.
But RXLY turned the standard water pump 4 times. Where that money gone? Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Continue to call us in, but let me read some comments on our live stream here. One person is predicting 22 for the UNC, 15 for the PNM, 2 for the PDP, and 2 for the PEP. I'll read some other comments after. Hello, welcome.
Good afternoon. There's 2 ladies or one?
2.
Two, right?
And Nicole, yes.
You're welcome. You feel you're holding down work for over 5 years again, yeah?
Pardon?
You feel you're going to hold down work for over 5 years again? Because when Kamla lost, we're going to go for 5 years again. So all these people that we calling and they're making a set of noise and saying and whatsoever. I knew she spent so much money from 2010 to 2015. And she forget what she was going to do now. She started to do something else. And she had 29 feet. And I don't expect a government in power with 29 feet to forget 18 feet after. So let me tell you something. All the two ladies, when they have worked over 5 years in that station, because only will have the amount of colors calling after 5 years, they will be bored. It's two for every 5 minutes to be calling on you. So we will have it to do. I'm going out when I come back.
Okay, one person is writing here. Are selling the fridge to buy ice and selling the car to buy tires. I don't quite understand what he means by that. Hello, welcome.
Hello. Hi, good day.
Good day.
I want to tell the caller that's not that call that's not concerning the hospital that Keith Rowley give he a contract to lie. Because all of them is a big thief.
Okay. One person said Penelope Beckles will be the next leader of the People's National Movement. They will treat the Prime Minister just like they treated Manning. Hello, good afternoon and welcome. Hello, you're live on the air? Yes, you're live.
Okay. You see that guy you called him from Barataria?
Yes, go ahead quickly.
You see that guy? You need to get his facts straight. He has found himself an objector just like the PNM on them. He will object about anything. I've been listening to this program a long time now, and he has not said anything good about the UNC. Nothing good. He always has some kind of cock and bull story, or he doesn't get his ducks in a row. Now, he keeps harping on that guy that took off with all that money and went to Panama. This is not the only time he said it, but it so happened I know the guy, and I know what he's up to. So why he keeps saying that? Why the PNM done some of the wrong things here? Why do pinpoint some of that? Pinpoint some of that, no? You have to listen say, but this guy take me money and he go in Panama and he see the lane come back and picks up the water and all of that, and then we go get water. What kind of dumb statement is that? Huh? I would say this way. The PNM has given one of our main water source right here in Point Lisas to a private company. A private company. And I still want to know how come that happened. The first set of shares was Westinghouse, the American company, and then Westinghouse sold the shares to this local company here. That is the same company that built the Branley Lara Stadium. So, Mr. Barataria, before you start talking, get your ducks in a row.
Okay, thank you, caller. Hello, welcome.
Hey, I just wanted to make a comment on that guy who was talking about the Panama. For people who don't know, the guy's name was Krishna Steve Lala. And he did steal a lot of money from the Beetham water plant. And he went to Panama, and he owns a lot of property in Panama. And you know who helped him a lot? Ralph Lawrence Maraj was his lawyer. This is all public news, public information. You could Google it and you will find it. And the problem we have here in Trinidad is men like that, like Ralph Lawrence Maraj, who think he's so great, he could call press conferences and have leadership meetings and talk about morality when he's doing this kind of backhandedness, stealing money from the government. That money could have helped a lot of people in Beetham. It was meant to help climate change and to help further our country. But you see, that wasn't the first time of theft in this country. It happened in PNM Overwatch. People who served under the PNM decades ago have houses in France, in Italy. They have vineyards. They have apartments and homes in Cambridge, Massachusetts that's worth millions of dollars. The children went to the best universities and they paid cash. And meanwhile, the middle class has evaporated in this country. You know what is going to happen when the PNM win? And they probably will win, I'm telling all you, because they're buying all the radio stations. When the PNM win...
You change your mind? Last week you said the UNC was winning.
Well, I'll tell you something. You know why I say that? I'm being very sincere. After what I saw in this radio station, it scared me. Because when the PNM drop money, everybody bows down. And you cannot win it with just advertising. I just want to say something. When the PNM do win, it will be hell all over again. And the middle class will be gone, and you will see poor and rich only, no middle class. And crime will go up, and a coup will happen in this country.
Thank you, St. Helena. Lower the volume on your radio, please.
Yes, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, lady, you get your facts straight, please. You saying Ramesh Farwell assists this man in some vagabondism, some dishonesty or something. Wherever here Ramesh Farwell assists anybody in any dishonesty. You get your facts straight and stop disrespecting decent people. Thank you.
Thank you. 636-7547. We see we lost some callers there. Hello, good afternoon.
Pleasant good afternoon, Mad Max here.
Hello, Mad Max.
Oh, go ahead, program on fire this evening, girl.
Yes, it always is.
Again, good entertainment on my Tuesday evening drive, girl.
Very well.
I'm loving it.
How is that area, Siparia, Pina, Davy?
Right now, I'm now leave song and I'm
heading towards south.
No, I'm going, Gandhi now.
Okay, wow. You're on a long drive.
Yeah. I was only coming to you know.
And you're in Gandhi now.
So I enjoyed that.
Talk about them portal going on in Kakas. I tell myself them people getting neglected. Well, anyhow, let me just give you a little experience today, quick. When I go on in Kakas, I tell myself I was in Little Venezuela, you know. You see how much Spanish like that. Hatching down with you.
I heard so. They're in camps everywhere.
This is no joke. The people that I thought I knew, down in Kakas and me, I know I do. The people that I see him is not Trinidadian. No habla English. I only hear it. Right? The next thing, real quick, they were talking about the hospital about 15-20 minutes ago.
The Cuba Hospital.
Not only the Cuba, I'm talking about the San Fernando Hospital now. I just want to touch something. You get sick, me and you, we farmers. You get sick, you're going in the hospital, I come to look for you. When I come to look for you now, you know the nurses and them and the doctors and them handing me the vial with the blood that they extract from you to do tests. For me to go and do it in a private home now. I had to go in a private lab. And so when my tax dollars working for me here, use my family, you paying taxes, where your tax dollars working for you. Understand what I'm saying? And so all these people that call in and they hyping up the PNM. What they call it? And they hyping up the PNM, right? I want them to, for the last 5 years, all they call and say what the PNM government has done that impacted all your life and all your family life in a positive way. I'm waiting, I locked on this.
Okay. Thank you, Mad Max. Have a safe trip home. You know, Nicole, he lives all the way down Siparia way.
Yes.
And he's in Grandy now. Hello, good afternoon. Welcome.
Good evening, Miss Ann Duki and Miss Nicole.
Good
I'm going to speak by laughing my head out here again at the time. I saw elections, of course, I wish election in December. Which I entertainment the rest of the year.
You wish election was every week.
Yeah. All right, enjoy
Make your point. Okay, hello, good afternoon. Hello, are you there?
Yes, ma'am. You see the lady that called?
Yes, St. Helena.
Right. That lady know a lot. She knows a lot. And, ma'am, if you could expose her, my guy, do it. And you see that that guy who called to defend a lawyer and he ain't no lawyer? Go a little bit further down the thing. There's something that happened in Florida. And then he could tell me, this big-time lawyer, what he was up to. It all linked with that thing in Florida and Dole Shady getting executed. Thank you very much.
Thank you. 422, you can call in if you wish to get in onto the program. Good afternoon, welcome.
Good afternoon.
Welcome, caller.
If it wasn't for COVID, I don't think this government was going to spend any money on the people of Trinidad and Tobago. 4.5 years in government and it squeezed the daylight out of the people.
Were you a recipient of a salary relief grant?
No.
Okay.
Yes, but what I'm saying is that it took them after 4.5 years. They didn't spend any money behind the country doing anything except raising prices of fuel and closing down state companies and all that kind of thing. So COVID come and now they decide where all of a sudden they have money to spend for COVID from March month till July month. Now we are hearing something about a general grant in the making, and a lot of people haven't gotten their grant as yet, as I understand. So all of a sudden, where all these money come from, and 4.5 years, you didn't have any money to spend. And I'm waiting to hear the budget. I want to know how money was spent and how much money we have, because there's billions of dollars, and we never even reach 150 people or 200 people that was positive cases, but yet we send billions of dollars. And nobody can account for it. And now all of a sudden, that what? Everybody happy. They took control of the virus. They didn't really take it. They just follow what they take pattern and they learn what the other countries did and try not to make that mistake. But that is just a front. What they do for the last 4.5 years. COVID, they had was to spend money for COVID, you know. They had was to put things in place, and they had was to get facilities to put people in. That was positive. They had what to do, they had what to spend money. But I'm talking about other things that they were spending money. They pay off some people. Maxi Taxi get grants. Everything, money started share out within the last couple of months. But 4.5 years, you wasn't spending any money, wasn't doing anything. So all of a sudden, where you get this money from? Now it's spent out. And where's the account on it? Right? I'll be listening. Good evening.
Good evening.
Thank you. If you were the recipient of a salary relief grant, call us in and tell us if you have received your grant. Hello, good afternoon. Welcome.
Yeah, good day. They spend money on COVID because of the fact that they didn't want the election to be put off. And if they didn't do that, that would have to happen. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you. What are your thoughts on that, Nicole?
On the COVID?
Yes, government spending of the funds.
Well, and a lot of people were sent home and they needed some type of support. I mean, not everybody got, but some did, you know.
Let's take some calls here. Hello, welcome.
Good afternoon, Anne and Ms. Dickey, whoever. Ms.
Yes.
Dickey then.
Anne and Nicole, yes.
Right. I want to say this evening, right? And this is the lady with the courtyard, right?
Yes.
Now, I'm getting to understand. We have a bill to pay for the house, the agency houses, right? And what we getting to understand that they wait until election and to put out people from the houses. But you remember, Rowley, they say that we have to hold on if we can't pay the bill. So I want to know about the media now. Let the media know now. Let the government know something. Let we get to hear what's going on now. And I call yesterday about the food care. The lady tell me how it come yet for June or July.
Okay.
Right? And I just wanted to let them know now about the houses. Now we want to hear now because remember the little money they gave me, I had to pay the house bill, right?
Mm-hmm.
So what I go eat, you understand? So I want to get a response back from them, right?
Okay.
Thank you, darling.
Hello, good afternoon, welcome.
Good afternoon again, Ms. Well, let me tell you what this government do for me. A government tell me Mr. Manning was spending too much money in 2010. 43 billion. That's the GDP is too high. When they left with a budget of 63 billion. Right now, this government spent 52, and it was 42 or 48 last year. So compare this 5 years to that. That's where the money comes from. So the money we save in the yearly budget, what we spend it on COVID. And we went and borrowed. The Minister of Finance was on that. You see, when all this have a opposition leader telling me that the sun could call COVID, I could understand why all they coming with this nebulous, small, insignificant dunce. Because I want to say that's what I am. Argument, nothing of substance. Listen to the news, brother. Enjoy the evening.
Thank you, Mr. Barataria. Let me read one or two of the comments here. We cannot read all. One person here is saying, caller, don't give them credit for management of COVID. They neglected to test so that they could fool the population with statistics. Another person is saying, Miss Ramdial, Ramdial, she wants to be a senator. Hello, good afternoon, welcome.
Yeah, Mr. Baritaria, you should have to take off your radio because you're talking shit.
All right, watch your language.
Prescription.
Try and be courteous to the other callers, please. Hello, good afternoon. Welcome.
Good afternoon, Ms. Dukes.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, I want to praise Mr. Barataria. You know why? He will come on his station, make a comment, and get your whole program to divert from the issues of the country and focus on his comment. You don't realize every time he calls any program, you have a set of callers coming to comment and think, and ignoring the real issues of the country. The man diverts the whole program. Right? So all I need to control it, let it talk, and get people to talk about it.
Well, everybody is free to express their
I know,
opinion.
but
Eh?
callers,
He didn't divert my program. We are discussing the issues of the day.
UNC people need to realize he is the art of diversion. That's why I'll praise him.
Well, you all need to have a stronger back and stand
That's
up to
right.
him.
Yes.
Okay. Hello, good afternoon. Welcome.
Can I
Go ahead.
I'll make it quick, I promise. You know, Mr. Barataria, I hear you all the time. And sometimes, you know what, I agree with you 100%. Eh? Sometimes when you live in this country and you see all the corruption happening, it does make your head spin. And when you see people who look like you robbing you, or when you see people who don't look like you and they're still robbing you, you just want to just go crazy. And then when you look outside the window and you see a poor neighbor and children can't walk on the road, you say, what we come here for? We are a lost soul with a lost identity. And the reason why I say that is because when I go in a Chinese store, I see a Chinese man cashing in a Chinese machine, collecting my Trinidad dollars, but everything is in Chinese in a different language. When I go to the supermarket, I don't see any quality control in prices. Everybody just dumping all the groceries there, all these young girls. And that's all they do. You have to have 10 subjects to load groceries as a clerk in the supermarket. Eh? And you have to learn how to read and write and drive. And no insurance, you know, because you have government insurance and you have to have a car. And they will rob you left and right because the supermarkets are going to do that to you. We don't have control over our country. None of us do. They own us and they enslave us. And you know, Mr. Barataria, it's people like me and you, people who call and we say, oh, this person thief that and that person thief that. I am so tired of complaining. Eh? You know something? I'm going to start protesting now. I'm going to start hanging a banner in front of my house and I'm going to start exercising constitutional right. Because let me tell you something, I don't want my great-great-grandchildren to end up slaves and indentured laborers for nobody, especially white Creole people in this country. And I'm telling all you right now, vote, because somebody not protecting the middle class and the poor people in this country. Or you're now starting to climb the ladder. When this government come in, which is we know that they're pushing to come in, all you will be crawling because they will knuckle it down to poverty again. Because in their eyes, it's only the rich and the poor, the plant and the massa. That is how I see it. Thanks.
Thanks. Hello. We lost that caller there. Hello, good afternoon. Hello. Welcome.
Hi, good day.
Yes, good day. Are you there? Hello, welcome.
Good evening, Anne.
Yes.
Good evening to your station and everyone else.
Hello, Eric.
One of the questions one of your callers was asking earlier is what this government has done. Now, I can elucidate a number of things, but I just want to deal with one this evening, just one. You know, coming into office and losing $30 billion immediately and having depressed prices of products globally, having a situation where you have a paucity of gas, which is our main product, which sometimes we liquefy and we bottle and we sell abroad, or we use it to power our factories and our stations like the electricity company and all that sort of thing. You have a paucity of gas, you have depressed prices for products coming from here, and including that you lost $30 billion annually. That is a very serious situation. But you know, in all that has happened, all the players who looked at the dynamics of the situation said the only way the government could survive is if they devalue the dollar. Regardless to what had happened to the economy, they never took that beat. And the fact that they never devalued the dollar, it means you could have still gotten a double for $5. You could still got 2 kg of rice for $14. You could still get things at prices that could make you live in this country. And for that, sir, that one item I will identify right now, that is something for which the government should be held in high esteem, and to ensure that nobody comes in that plays with the value of your dollar, because You know what is the price of a Ghana dollar to the US? You know what is the price of a Jamaican dollar to the US? You don't want to go there. So I just want to identify that one item for this evening in relation to what the government has done, not devalue our dollar in the face of all that has happened. Thank you.
Thank you. Right back.
A&S Hardware and the General Contractors Limited of 107 Bonaventure Road in Gasparillo for all your hardware materials from foundation to finish. Not forgetting all your general contracting needs. We have it all at A&S Hardware and the General Contractors Limited, located at 107 Bonaventure Road in Gasparillo. Just call Tiki Ali at 650-2180.
A&S Hardware are wholesalers and retailers of plywood, an assortment of lumber, galvanized pipe, hollow section, and steel. Customers can enjoy special prices on white pine and pitch pine doors.
For quality items, visit Super Quality Supermarket of Endeavour Road, Chaguanas, and Trin City Industrial Estate in Trin City, as well as Quality Cash and Carry Supermarket, Cuba Car Park, for all your grocery items, liquor, fresh fruits, and vegetables, not forgetting their bed and bath section, and kitchen appliances for your home. With so many items to choose from, take advantage of our great prices and discounts at any of our 3 locations: Trin City Industrial Estate in Trin City, Endeavour Road, Chaguanas, and Cuba. For quality items, Super Quality Supermarket and Quality Cash and Carry Supermarket.
KY's Electrical Supplies Limited of Southern Main Road, Canupia, for all your plumbing and electrical supplies, water heaters, filters, and water pumps, plus all parts for Gould, Pentax, and Leo pumps. Choose from leading brands such as Cooper, Varma, BTCino, Leviton, and General Electric. Call 665-6954 for more information. KY's Electrical Supplies Limited of Southern Main Road, Canupia.
U97.5 Hot Like Pepper Multicultural Radio is now on Facebook. Like us, follow, and share our page. We'll be sharing the latest news, tips, and much more. You can also view what's happening in our studio. Find us on YouTube and subscribe to our channel at RCL U97.5.
Hello, I am Rajendra Ramprasad, your PNM candidate for Couva South. I ask for your support to take Couva South into government and to improve the quality of life for all of us. I have specific plans to create jobs, to improve agriculture, to revive Point Lisas, and to develop our infrastructure, also to enhance security. I started my education at Esperanza Presbyterian School. I want to use my years as a successful businessman and a resident of Couva South to partner with you to make our communities better. I ask for your vote on August the 10th. Vote Rajendra Ramprasad, the right choice for a better Couva South. Vote PNM.
Kathy's Cool Spot Enterprises Limited, number 86 Pearville, opposite the TSTT Exchange in Mayaro. We specialize in all types of meats, dry goods, liqueur, beverages, ice, LPG, gas, motor oils, stationery supplies, and photocopying. We also provide rentals of tents and chairs for your every occasion. Come in and take advantage of our specials at reduced prices on liqueur, wholesale, and retail. We are open every day, even on public holidays, for your convenience. TT Post services are available here at Kathy's Cool Spot Enterprises Limited of number 86 Pearville, Mayaro, where our friendly staff will be happy to serve you.
Attention all bakers, doubles vendors and roti makers. Try our high quality unbleached bromate free all-purpose and baker's flour. Low price and conveniently packaged in 2 pounds, 2 kg, 10 kg and 25 kg bags. For wholesale and retail prices, contact Shiklisha Limited 665-3336 or visit us at Warrenville, Canoopia. Shiklisha Limited, quality you can trust.
Visit Eddie's Pharmacies Limited newest location inside JTA Supermarket, C3 Center, Current Village, San Fernando. They offer blood pressure, blood sugar, cholesterol and pregnancy testing, as well as all pharmaceutical products and over-the-counter drugs, along with CDAP prescriptions. Sagicor Caricare International Medical Card, Guardian Life Provider Card and Republic Bank points are all accepted at their 3 locations of Eddie's Pharmacy Limited. RS Building, Rocha Douglas Road, Barraco, GN Building in Pinal, and C3 Center, Current Village, San Fernando.
"19 minutes before the top of the hour, you're locked on to U975 FM. On YouTube, you can catch us live on RCL U975 FM. And welcome to all our Facebook viewers and all of those on the traditional radio band. Let's get back to the calls. Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon to the ladies.
Yes.
I'm so happy that I just saw my PNM candidate passing through where I live in
Which area is it? Chaguanas West?
Yes. Raquel Bissou.
Right.
Watch that. If that woman could go to the PNM and be a candidate for Chaguanas West, they lost the draw. I wasn't going to vote, but as I see she, I'm going to vote.
Seeing your candidate makes a difference. Seeing your candidates in front of your doorstep makes a difference.
Watch that. One night beside Indian girl, you see she. I don't know if she live in the trailer, I don't know the bin she from away. But watch that. If she could go to the PNM and she could be a candidate for Chaguanas West, I wasn't going to vote. But now, I'm going to
You're
vote
encouraged to go out and give her your vote. Very well.
Watch that. And listen, one thing again, I want to tell Eric. Don't explain nothing to nobody. They got the TV, they got the papers, they have all the news bulletins. You don't want them to get bulletin from the central bank about the money UNC borrow and who they give it and where they bring and where they throw away and where they lock people. We have all that information. Don't let us find that information and let them say what they want to say. That is why I would not vote for the UNC, because I was robbed from 2010 to 2015.
Thank you. Hello, welcome.
Mr.
Just lower the volume on your radio.
Yeah, again. You know what the fella said just now there? When people make a comment, right? You just had to deal with your issue. They had to tell you what the person said, this and that and the other. But I enjoy the fun. I am not going to say this even. I just enjoy the fun.
Okay, thank you. Hello, good afternoon and welcome.
Good afternoon, Ms. Duque.
Yes,
you have a very good show.
Thank you.
Interesting callers. I went away for a weekend, but one comment I like to make. I find if the UNC have a political leader, people shouldn't question the candidates that she picked because it is the best of her knowledge. She would not pick a candidate to lose. She picked candidates to win. But the next thing is, during this weekend, I am not hearing Ken Ali. What up now? Ken Ali, the anchor of the show. Thank you very much.
Okay, well, you're hearing me and Duki. I was dealing with the Pointe-à-Pierre seat. And in the last election, the last general election, David Lee, the current UNC Member of Parliament, he had managed to get 9,710 votes. Hello, good afternoon, welcome.
Good afternoon. Before the UNC had won the 2010-15 election, doubles was $3. It gone up to $5 under the PNM. So what he talking about it hold the price. It was $4 and it went, as PNM come in power, it went up to $5. Eric's get your facts right.
Okay, thank you. 636-7547-227-5739. I was just trying to reach a PNM candidate there for point of care, but apparently he's very busy on the road. Hello, good afternoon, welcome.
Tell that caller, I have John Claxton, May Junction, doubles Alpha, and Chilas on. Doubles Alupai, Sahina, Baigani, everything, Chilas on.
That is true.
They don't work on that Monday, Tuesday,
yes.
Okay. And so Sunday, Saturday, tell them.
By the red bar.
I can call more of your game number or go to eat some Chilas.
Hello, good afternoon, welcome.
Hello, good afternoon. I don't want to get any bacchanal too much here, but I just have a little point I want to throw across here.
Go right ahead.
You have a vehicle, correct?
Yes.
Nice. How do you feel when you have to pay excessive amount of money for fuel to run your vehicle after you have to pay inspection, you have to make sure everything roadworthy? So it don't feel good in your pocket, right?
Well, living expenses in general have gone up.
Nice, but yet the cost of living going up, but the people who working on the ground floor still have to scramble to get something, right? The most shameful part about the whole thing is that I look at this man make fun of people with the market stuff, the fishing, and this woman wants to laugh at people selling Polari, right? It's our people in Trinidad here that just actually make a living off of these things, and yet still when they go to the groceries they're paying a high price of food, right? But guess what? Them in power, so they're doing that, but they fail to realize that we the people is the ones that paying them, right? And the people just need to take a stand to understand who is the boss in this ground, you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Hello, good afternoon.
I want to add one more comment.
Go ahead.
All right, thank you so much, my sister. I appreciate it. We got to stand strong. I want to tell all the people who never vote and who hemming and hawing and saying, you know, Kamala this and Ramona this and thing. I listen to Parliament every week. I love Parliament. I also watch TTT religiously because I like to see the local stuff, especially the old Mastana Bahar show and thing. But I want to tell you something. All these years that I've lived here, I've only heard lies from the Prime Minister. Lies, and I could back up those lies. He said that when he created Trinidad and Tobago television, it was going to be better than CNN. Trinidad and Tobago television is paltry. It is very corruptly run. The shows are scrambling, and they're scraping to make it. I'm telling all you because we're talking 2020, yeah? And the other thing that he lied about was that regional cooperation was one. But the other bigger thing he lied about was our economy and where we were going tomorrow. He consistently said he's going to create jobs, but he doesn't tell us what kind of job. Is it the kind of job where the boys from Beaton who hopefully they overcome the gang and they get into Savoy or whatever that school is, and
Serval.
And then they get a little education and they end up working for Nestle, and then they will make it. That is the future, what he's promising all of our young children. You know that? And it's going to get really tough because let me tell you something, the United States is going to hammer down on us. The United States already said they're not going to allow Trinidadians or anybody from the world to come over there and just take online classes. You have to pay full tuition and go there for 1 day of class, even if it's for 1 year. That is where we're going with this, and the Prime Minister joking, he don't even care to tell us. Because your children want to be somebody. They're not going to be it here. They're not going to live to their full potential in this country. And we're talking about agriculture. Everybody planned. Planned for what? To sell for pennies on the dollar? Let me tell you something. Everybody I know planting marijuana. And everybody selling chemicals from other countries. We have the best climate for coconut, for potato, for sweet potato. You cannot genetically modify sweet potato. It's a unique thing. You can't do that. But there's so much we could do that we don't have a good person exporting with stuff like Paula Gopi School living in a cave somewhere. And the Trinidad Manufacturers Association is owned by a very rich group of people. It's a cartel. And they wouldn't let the poor man come in because the minute you get an idea, they thief in your idea and forget about copyright infringement. I want to tell all you this, all you think Trinidadians stupid? We have a lot of smart young men and women in this country, and they're very strong and powerful. But they watch and they listen. I want to tell those guys, let we make a change, and let we teach the rest of the Caribbean that we're not anymore, regardless of who we are, what country, what race we come from, what we girlfriends say, what kind of mother we have, what kind of father we have. We are going to teach the world that we could rise up, and we rise up morally together, and we protest peacefully. We protest for transparency in procurement. We want to make sure we see who gets in contracts, because if you have a small business, you deserve to serve napkins in the chamber, and you deserve to walk around with your nice apron and network like everybody else does. Again, that is my comment for today.
Thank you, Santa Elena. 636-7547 if you wish to get into the program and have your opinion heard. Hello, good afternoon and welcome.
Good afternoon.
Hello, Chris.
I would like to advise you on something. Get a disclaimer and play it when certain people make certain outlandish statements about people's character. Because they could be sued, but the station could also be sued. You put a disclaimer, you know what a disclaimer is?
Yes, at the end of the program.
Right. No. As soon as they make the statements, you play the disclaimer and warn people on these statements they make about who is a thief and who is a crook and who have put the property where. This, if you don't have that evidence, you are committing libel. And the station allows it, the station is guilty of libel. People get on this radio station and talk all kind of stupidness. They know what you're talking about, This could put you in serious trouble as a person working there. Get a disclaimer as soon as you start saying hello. Don't come here and make no statements you don't have proof for. And play disclaimer, all right?
All right, thank you. 10 minutes before the top of the hour, we will have... we are trying to reach a point-of-peer candidate, Mr. Daniel Dukey, the People's National Movement candidate for Pointe-a-Pierre. In the last general election, the PNM had managed to get 8,204 votes. The UNC, 9,710 votes. This year, in 2020, we have three main parties contesting that seat, where lies in the heart of Petrotrin. You have David Abdullah, leader of the MSJ. You have David Lee for the UNC and Daniel Dukey for the People's National Movement. Mr. Dukey he has promised us an interview, a chat with us live. While he is on his campaign trail, I guess there's probably too much noise and probably too much tassa playing while he's on the road, so he's not hearing my calls. But he promised to take my calls before the end of the show. Hopefully we will have him in on the program. We want to know how the campaign is going in that area. That is the area of Pointe-a-Pierre, which lies in the heart of Petrotrin, where thousands of employees were sent home in 2018. And several small businessmen were put out of business in that area. We would like to know how the campaign trail is going. And throughout the course of this program, we will be going into different areas, different constituencies. As you just heard from one of the caller, the candidate there for, is it Chaguanas West, passed, and he was very happy to actually see the candidate. People like to see their candidate and shake their candidate hand. They don't want to just go out and vote a name on a paper. Politics 2020. Let me read one or two of the comments being posted on our social media posts. I cannot read all of them. One person is saying that caller is on point. there needs to be a third force. One person said, I believe there are 4 parties. The MSJ is considered one of the main party. LOL. Well, they're not serious about that comment. You can join us on YouTube on RCLU 975 FM. You can WhatsApp us. Let me share the WhatsApp number with you. It's 378. That's 378 4975. 4975. You can also send your comments in there. 378 4978. And callers, please, when you call in, try not to bash each other. We are all living in one society. You can disagree with people's ideas, but do not attack their characters, please. After the short commercial break, I'll try and reach a candidate for Point of Pierre once more.
For quality items, visit Super Quality Supermarket of Endeavour Road, Chaguanas, and Trin City Industrial Estate in Trin City, as well as Quality Cash and Carry Supermarket, Cuba Car Park, for all your grocery items, liquor, fresh fruits, and vegetables, not forgetting their bed and bath section, and kitchen appliances for your home. With so many items to choose from, take advantage of our great prices and discounts at any of our 3 locations: Trin City Industrial Estate in Trin City, Endeavour Road, Chaguanas, and Cuba. For quality items, Super Quality Supermarket and Quality Cash and Carry Supermarket.
KY's Electrical Supplies Limited of Southern Main Road, Canupia, for all your plumbing and electrical supplies, water heaters, filters, and water pumps, plus all parts for Gould, Pentax, and Leo pumps. Choose from leading brands such as Cooper, Varma, BTCino, Leviton, and General Electric. Call 665-6954 for more information. KY's Electrical Supplies Limited of Southern Main Road, Canupia.
U97.5 Hot Like Pepper Multicultural Radio is now on Facebook. Like us, follow, and share our page. We'll be sharing the latest news, tips, and much more. You can also view what's happening in our studio. Find us on YouTube and subscribe to our channel at RCL U975.
Hello, I am Rajendra Ramprasad, your PNM candidate for Couva South. I ask for your support to take Couva South into government and to improve the quality of life for all of us. I have specific plans to create jobs, to improve agriculture, to revive Point Lisas, and to develop our infrastructure, also to enhance security. As a person born in Dow Village, California, and started my education at Esperanza Presbyterian School, I want to use my years as a successful businessman and a resident of Couva South to partner with you to make our communities better. I ask for your vote on August the 10th. Vote Rajendra Ramprasad, the right choice for a better Couva South. Vote PNM.
Music for you, it's all about you.
U97.5 FM, Hot Like Pepper, Multicultural Radio.
Power to the listeners.
Welcome back, listeners, to all our listeners and all our viewers on YouTube, on Facebook, and all of those who are streaming live on the World Wide Web. We have on the line with us the PNM, the People's National Movement candidate for Point of Pierre, Mr. Daniel Duque. Good afternoon, Mr. Duque.
Good afternoon.
How is the campaign trail moving along?
Very nice, very exciting, very positive.
Tell our listeners at which point are you right now?
Right now I'm in St. Margaret's Village, and we are walking about. We are meeting the constituents. The response has been very, very positive, and we continue to do our work.
In spite of the fact that it is currently a UNC constituency, you are well
Yes,
received?
Well, they themselves are not happy with the representation they have gotten from the MP. I'm certain I've walked this area much more than the sitting MP or even the MP before him who was a cabinet minister. This is a constituency that I'm very familiar with. I have volunteered 18 years of my life to work with persons in this constituency. I continue to do so. This time I'm now asking them yet again to be the elected member of parliament.
What are some of the shortcomings they have described for you?
Well, they're saying that they haven't seen the MP in 5 years, and even the MP before that, they have not been seen. Hold 1 sec, I'm doing an interview for the radio. And
That will be Mr. Errol McLeod.
And now Mr. David Lee.
Yes.
That is what they are saying, but at the end of the day, my focus is on how I can bridge the gap in terms of the poor representation over the years and how I can address the challenges that they are bringing to my attention. At this time, I have to say, though, that over the last 18 years, we have attempted to do so with some success. We have done a lot of work in Taruba Village, Hamney Hall, Marabella, Batu Avenue, Marabella, the train line from St. Margaret's, come back to Marabella. We have installed water over the years, electricity. We have upgraded the Marabella Recreation Ground, the Taruba Recreation Ground. We have built a new recreation ground in Taruba that is in the HEC development. We are just about to open the community center under this administration. We have done a lot of work in Lodge Road. We give them over the years water, electricity. We are fixing their roads for the second time, Prance Garden, water, electricity, Hilltop Avenue, La Sophie Trace. We are addressing some road improvement right now in La Sophie Trace extension. We have done some work in Soledad, Macaulay, and we continue to do the best that we can do, even though I have not been elected to Parliament. I am very, very delighted to offer myself in the past voluntarily, but now I'm asking the residents, the constituents of Pointe-à-Pierre to elect me as the MP, because as I've said, we have done a lot without myself being the MP. If I become the MP, we are confident that we can do a lot more.
You're confident of victory?
Very confident.
Yeah,
we continue to do the work. We
Right.
continue to do the work.
What have been the response of the ex-Petrotrin employees?
Well, as I've said to the media, you know, that is a very sensitive issue. We handle it with care and compassion and understanding. I have to say that during my walk, and I would have met thousands of people, I'm sure I would have done a lot more walking than those who are competing against me. The issue of Petrotrin came up a few times, but as I said, we deal with it with understanding, with compassion, and we try to help people chart a better future and to focus on moving on to better things. We are confident that the government of Trinidad and Tobago has handled the economy very well, has handled the COVID-19 situation outstandingly well, and I think Trinidad and Tobago, despite our challenges, we have a lot to be proud of, and opportunities are being created for the development of all our people, not just in Pointe-à-Pierre, but throughout Trinidad and Tobago.
Mr. Duki, do you see yourself attracting the younger people out there, the younger generation, to come out and vote?
Well, I'm very pleased the way that is going. I myself, I'm not too young right now, but, you know, I'm born and bred in Pointe-à-Pierre. I went to school in Pointe-à-Pierre. I represented my schools in different sports, football, cricket, basketball, table tennis. You talk about Petrotrin, I ran for Petrotrin. I did track and field. I would have competed with national athletes, people who went to the Olympics. Last year, I helped sponsored the Maximizing Athletic Potential Club, 2 very successful meets at the Manny Ramjan Stadium, which was supported and organized also by the NTRAs. I have sponsored and participated myself in football tournaments last year. We upgraded the Marabella Recreation Ground last year, where for the first time in many years competitive football was played. The young people are very excited about this. We have a football extravaganza plan sometime towards the end of the month. So one thing I'm happy about, the young people are joining me in this campaign. Some of the residents hinted to me a while ago, they are so happy to see the young people walking with me, and that is something that is very motivating for me and my campaign.
What about the younger people who have that staying with them, like those from the line in Marabella? Have they come out to support you?
Well, I have to say that the response there has also been very good through community work, through sports. A lot of them I grew up with. A lot of them went to school with me. So they are giving me that support. They have faith and confidence in me. The train line, as I said, from Marabella to St. Margaret was very instrumental in ensuring that they have water and electricity and would have upgraded part of their access roads. So the people are very familiar with me. It was very, very encouraging for me when I walked the train line that people were saying, yes, this is a man, remember you. He brought water and electricity and fixed our roads. So we are getting a lot of positive response, not just from the young people on the train line, but all the residents on the train line.
Well, Mr. Duki, we wish you all the best. We will keep in contact with you as you progress. Let you go back to your campaign trail.
Yeah, you see, I'm kind of out of
Yes,
breath.
I see you are out of breath and see you are busy. Thank you for taking the time
Oh, my
to speak
pleasure.
with us on 975 FM.
And all the best to you and your listeners.
Okay, take care. That was Daniel Duki, the PNM candidate for Pointe-à-Pierre. His opposing candidates will be UNC David Lee and David Abdullah from the MSJ. Let's get back to the calls. Hello, welcome.
Good afternoon again. There's not chance, eh?
Hello?
There's not the phone by chance?
Not at all. That is the first thing I ask.
I know. Just plug it in. Now, I heard him talk about the people saying they haven't seen their representative. And all.
Yes.
This is the only country on the planet that I know where the MP is supposed to go by people's house. The MP has an office. He's there or she's there. People are supposed to go there and represent their interest in group
Of
or
course.
individually. But if an MP has to go by house to house and talk to everybody, 5 years is not enough time. So
Well,
people have to-
they need to have a system like Jack Warner did.
Exactly.
Be
Go
on the
to
ground and meet the people.
Go to the man's office and talk to the man. We see me MP. But go watch the TV if you want to see him.
You know, but Chris, when MPs generally get elected, the only place you see them is in Parliament. They are supposed to have an office day where the constituents can meet them.
Yes, he's a member of
Parliament,
Parliament.
yes.
We elect him to go to the Parliament and perform functions. And he has an office in the constituency. On particular days you could go and you could see him or her there. You expect the MP to come in your house? I mean, when people now come in to introduce themselves to you and ask for your vote, they pass and they ask for your vote. That's understandable. When they are there in the Parliament, they're working now. When they came to ask for a vote, they wasn't working. No. They're looking for work. Now they're working representing the Parliament. You don't come by your house and say, I'll do what? I think people have to, in this country, have to be a little more
It goes on both sides.
and be responsible.
Yes.
Thanks.
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. You know, the PNM candidate for Pointe-à-Pierre, Daniel Duki,
Yes.
he remind me of the candidate for Oakwood East, the shorter win. Big joke. Thank you.
Okay, you're free to express your opinion. Call us in on 636-7547. Good afternoon, welcome.
Can I make another comment?
Go ahead.
All right. You know, that gentleman that spoke, I want to say something about him. You know, when he talk and he working really hard and they doing all this patchwork and everything, and when they win, guess what? You wouldn't find the man in office. He could be resting because he's so tired from doing all this running around. In fact, I'm telling you, right? The truth of the matter is on both sides, they've been lax and lazy. And we know that. We don't have to lie about that. But the truth of the matter is this. I really believe that we could change a government. But a government like the PNM, you cannot change. Because they are led by outside forces, not here locally. I believe we have the power to guide a government and tell our government what we want and what we demand. And I think the UNC has the mind to listen to us. And I applaud Ms. Bissess. I'm not bragging and saying things. I'm talking about her. I just saying what I like of what she did. I'm glad she got rid of Tim Gopi Singh. I was in a class with Mr. Gopi Singh, and let me tell you, every day...
You didn't like him?
What you say?
You didn't like him?
Let me tell you, too. Me and he had it out there. We had a big argument about Parliament, and he talking about how sacred Parliament was. I said, give me a freaking break. Parliament isn't sacred. We all leaders be talking and sexually harassing each other. Please give me a break. But anyway, the truth of the matter was, all these young kids would come around him every single day asking for advice and guidance. And I looked at that and it broke my mind because I said he could be such a mentor and a guider. He could lead and he could lead by example and teach. And I went up to him just for the hell of it and I said, hey, I said, Ken, I'm trying to get a grant that could help me. He said, help you? He said, the PNM in charge, I can't help nobody now. I want to hear that. I want to hear that from the man representing my community. That is so shameful. So I'm glad he's gone. I'm glad Ramona Ramdial is gone. I'm glad she kept Ral Munilal. I think he can do a better job. I think he needs guidance. And I also think the former Prime Minister, Ms. Kamala Bissessa, I think she needs to start reading a little bit more now. And she needs to start spending some time thinking by herself. And she needs to be surrounded by good advisors. And that young Mr. Saddam Hussein, I tell you something, you see, he has a bright light over him, He didn't just cry like that for Ramadan when he was talking in Parliament. He always break down in tears. He speaks from his mind. And he comes from a very humble family. And I tell my friends and family in Barrett area, let me support him. Because we cannot, I tell you something, 5 more years is 5,000 years. And we cannot go back to that. We cannot. And we have to vote for change. And it's going to be good. It's going to be a better country. And the hydrocarbon going to make it. And we will get good dealers. And we'll have good negotiators. And I'm telling you something. You see, Shell and all these people that don't pay we royalty, we will start demanding that. We've been too silent about that payment. So I say vote UNC. Vote for UNC because you know why? We have the power to change. With the PNM, they go give you a hamper. Thanks.
Thank you. It's your say. It's your program, your say. You can call in and express your opinion. Remember, you can WhatsApp us on 378-4975. That's 378-4975. Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, ladies.
Good afternoon.
This gentleman that was talking about a couple callers ago, he was talking about you're supposed to go and meet your MP or your representative in the office. You think they will, if you don't want them to walk the street, you think they will come and see the condition of your little village?
Well, that is their elected right. You elect them there and they are supposed to be available to you.
You don't want them to walk and come by your house, or you want them to come by your house and meet you, see you, talk to you. They will see, I hope they see the condition of the area, the roads and the drains and the pothole and the manhole and the swimming pool in the road. That is what they're supposed to come and see. Not to stay in their office, high and dry and air conditioned, and you have to go and meet them. They won't see all this, ma'am. He must be living in Mars.
Hello, good afternoon. Welcome.
Hello, good evening, the panel.
Yes.
If PNM come back in power, he's going to shut down everything in this country, everything. So we want back let the UNC come and everything go build back.
Okay, thank you. Let me read a text here. Someone said, community centers are being opened left, right, and center. So turn in. Looks like it takes 5 years for the shovel to reach TNT. Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Anne, and good afternoon, Nicole.
Good afternoon.
I now join the program. I was listening to the caller previous to this one.
Yes.
That makes me prompt to ask the question, what makes a good representative? What are the qualities that makes a good representative? Because we have candidates on both sides of the divide. Do we know anything much besides the educational background? Do we know the capability of handling under pressure if they are elected? and how they can solve problems? Do we know anything about them? You see, not only voting for a party is one, but you need to know the person that you are voting for. That's why when they call the election bell, last minute the party leaders brings out their candidates and they leave you now to go and vote because you like the color of the party. I'm saying this again. I am fed up of ketchup and I'm fed up of mustard. Have a good afternoon.
It's a new one. You know, that's what I like about election, Nicole.
Yes.
All the emojis and the statements that you get. This one says, shovel take 5 years to reach Trinidad and Tobago. Hello, good afternoon. Welcome.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
You see that lady from St. Helena?
Yes.
She's very passionate.
She is a passionate person, yes.
And I would give her credit for everything she sees. And to make a little joke here now, Paxtonby Junction.
Mm.
I went down there, had some people that sell pepper and all kind of thing, right? So this lady selling pepper. And she had 2 heap of pepper. One yellow, all yellow, and one black, one red. So I say, how you had them pepper there? And now this is not a lie, this is true. She say, you see the red one? That's PNM. That's PNM. And you see the yellow one? That's UNC. Well, it kept me by surprise. I laughed like hell.
You should have buy the brown one then. You should have buy
No.
cocoa pepper.
Ah, Lord. I respect them pepper. You ever see a brown Congo pepper? A 7 pot.
Yes.
One time I make some mistake and I bite one. I get instant earache, you know.
I have a pepper expert in my house.
Huh?
Yes.
Well, all I got to say, let me say this thing. We, the people, you see that index finger we have? Could do a lot of things. And if it didn't do anything, both sides, PNM and UNC, who are disgruntled by the service they're getting from our elected representative, let's get together and I will pass out the 2x4 club. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Continue to call us. It's 5:15, and that time check is courtesy Mr. Rajendra Rampasad, the PNM candidate for Couva South constituency. That was a paid political announcement. Hello, good afternoon.
Hello, good evening.
Welcome.
I just wanted to congratulate Makila Pandey for pulling out of the election race. Thank you.
You get congratulations for pulling out. Wow.
And just to inform our listeners, the Commissioner of Police issued a press release today, and he's actually stating that political parties contesting the upcoming general elections, they have to submit written applications for approvals from motorcade during the campaign period.
Right. Yes, and I saw the commissioner also put out a statement where he assured the public that all police officers will be out in full force on election day, August 10th.
And they also
to
have to
prevent
limit
people from harassing persons.
And they also have to limit their walkabouts to 25 persons.
Yes.
But we know we have not been seeing that, right now.
We have not.
Yes.
Definitely not. I am seeing groups of people walking, and they are not counting and abiding by the laws.
That's right.
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, ladies.
Good afternoon.
Welcome back.
Now, this is a reply to some of the callers. I want to agree with Chris. When a candidate wants to vote, they come around from your house and so on, and they hold meetings. However, when these people are elected and they in parliament, whether they form government or opposition, they have other things to see about. They have an office, and if you have a problem, you go to the office. The man cannot or the woman cannot come to your house and walk about like when they were campaigning. And each MP has 2 field officers. Now, I live in Chaguanas East, and Mr. Fazal Karim has 2 field officers. There were a number of potholes in my area, about 4 potholes. I went there, I made a complaint to by the phone, and the field officers, Derek and Roy came, they looked at it, and within 1 month, those things were filled. So it's not necessarily that you have to go there, you're fed up at ketchup or you're fed up at mustard. You have field officers there. There are things in place. And the people there in that constituency must avail themselves to the services being offered by the office there instead of criticizing your elected MPs. Thank you.
Thank you, caller. 636-7547, 2275739. If you wish to have your say in on the program, we are discussing the Pointe-a-Pierre constituency. We just interviewed the Pointe-a-Pierre candidate for the People's National Movement, Mr. Daniel Duki. Hello, good afternoon. Welcome.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
I just say what I tell us. They have field officers. You know how much time you can find them field officer? Huh? Maybe it work for him, but it have a lot of people. It don't work for you, know. Look for that one is counties. Man, you meet some of people, you have to tell them what you want to see the man for. The man is busy. No.
Well, you know, to run a campaign, you have an entire staff. You know, recently I was writing an article about that, Nicole.
Yeah.
And Caller, about how much staff you need to run a campaign. And if it is economically viable in running, if does campaigning benefit people. And yes, you need field officers, you have people on the ground, you have people preparing breakfast, lunch, dinner. All of these are
transportation,
that
yes,
you
but
hire.
then again, when you have your problem, when you go to and you expect to see them, you can't find them, you go 2-3 times, you can't find them. They're on the job, yes. But if I had a radar.
As far as I have been seeing in Marabella, Pointe-a-Pierre, Princestown, where I live, I have been seeing lots of offices opening up. It's an election year. And my question was, does election boost the economy? Because they provide a lot of short-term initiative jobs for people. Yes.
I live in Pointe-a-Pierre constituency. The office of my rep, David Lee, is less than a quarter mile from my me. And I must say about this guy, very, very nice guy. That ramp to come up on the highway, Macaulay Junction, it had water used to be running down that hill. He got that fixed, and he got a lot of potholes and all that thing fixed. So when I met him, I said, David, congratulations. You see, what he told me? You see, boy, that was like pulling teeth to get them things done. So he is going to win this constituency again. And I don't know why the MSG don't bow out gracefully. David has become, what you call it?
All right, so let's take another caller. We lost that caller. But you know, Nicola was looking at comparing the figures. The MSJ would make a difference in Pointe-a-Pierre.
Yeah.
Because the margin was just under 500 in the last general election. And you have the PNM, you have the UNC, and you have the MSG. Hello, good afternoon and welcome.
Good afternoon again, Anne and Nicole.
Good afternoon again.
For the caller before the last one, I have been complaining to my MP, to the Drainage Division, to the corporation for 12 years to get a river course clean.
Yes, I am aware of that.
And when I went to the MP, no, let me say it on the air
when it floods.
Wait. Let me break the news for the caller before this last one. When the owner of that radio station went to Mr. Munilal with him in the office there by Munilal, and tell him to help this man because this man is calling and bashing the radio every day for that river. You know what Mr. Munilal tell me in front of the boss man there? He cannot help me. Let me repeat it. He cannot help me. When you call drainage will have the equipment to clean the box drain. 12 years I have been suffering flood. And nobody come to help me. But I can help other people. That's the reason why I said I'm fed up of ketchup and I'm fed up of mustard. You know why? When you put them in office, they drive the best vehicle, they wear the best suit, they eat food from you, taxpayers. And when you go to see them, there are other people that are attending to. Your own constituent people that you're supposed to be seen about. You see about people from Arima, from Kuva, from Shogunas, because he's a minister in certain division. And when you go to meet them, you cannot see them. Don't talk about the field officers. Right in the heart of the opposite power wholesalers, one of your paying clients. Every time rain falls for half an hour, in front they're flooding like if it's a Niagara Falls. And yet, which is a stone throw away from the MP office, you mean they can't rectify that? You can't rectify that. So then when you put them in office, they're not only supposed to come by you, you know. They have their field officers. So then I can safely say that we taxpayers' money have been paying people to do nothing when they come. And when the month up or the fortnight up, they're getting a salary. And you, the taxpayer who have the problem, you have to endure that problem until you're dead. So I'm telling you again, this is Larry saying this. I've fed up a ketchup and I've fed up a mustard. Have a good evening.
Thank you,
Good
Larry.
evening, Larry.
Take hot like pepper instead. Hello, good afternoon. Good afternoon, welcome.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Very quickly, we have a number of callers on the
Okay.
line.
Larry Sammy, you hit the nail on the head, partner. How long we've been trying to get people to get off their comfy chair and bench something and let me have a little march now to see what we could do for ourselves. But I know, I feel it for you. But now that somebody else helped you, thank God for that. And you see that MP of yours, I don't know what the hell they have. He's a billionaire. What do you have in there for? Thank you.
Thank you, caller. 636-754-722-75739. Welcome, caller.
Good evening. The days, all the
Yes,
days.
go ahead.
You know, I would like us, right now before election, on the country by all these MP officers and see how many are there any accessible numbers. By Mr. Rustan Parry, I don't see that any other MPs really that have any working proper numbers or system around on the office. And that's the first thing. The first thing is supposed to have a proper working numbers with somebody, a efficient secretary to answer it, at least within the hours at 8 to 4. We are saying to wait till it answer on phone 12 o'clock in the morning. I up to you. We will call that lie up. But at least during 8 to 4, we supposed to secretary and sign every MP accessible number in out hours so we could report that problem.
Well, caller, Parliament pays for that, for every member of Parliament to have a full office staff. Right? Parliament pays for that. Hello, good afternoon. Welcome.
Hey, Mad Max here again.
Yes, Mad Max.
Just an observation. Remember I told you I was going to Rima side, right?
Yes.
So while I was on the way, I saw one plane land.
Mm-hmm.
I saw another plane land. While on my way, there is two planes.
You jet viewing?
No. Look at comment after season now.
I'm kidding with you. Mm-hmm.
And look at another two plane land. Right? And then the size of the plane. Something going on and we are
Private jets.
Actually, Caribbean Airlines has increased its flights to Tobago, so they have flights every hour. So you probably would have seen.
Well, he's looking at the size of the jets.
Okay.
It's private jets. Private landing. Hello, good afternoon. Welcome.
You know something? You have people complain about the certain services and goods not delivered. I want to ask these people, how many of you ever went in the ombudsman office and lodged a complaint?
How many of them know about an ombudsman, Chris?
Well, wait. Let me ask you a question. I supposed to educate them? They're supposed to know what's available.
Exactly.
And the ombudsman office have announced all the time. They'll be in Siparia, they'll be in San Fernando, they'll be in Princeton.
Yes, they move from county to county.
Exactly. Go in there and if you can't go where they move, they have an office in San Fernando, one in Port of Spain, one in Point Fortin. Go to the office. I have made use of the ombudsman office. You get in there, something is not happening the way it's supposed to happen, and you lodge your complaint and they work on it. You know, we have a way. Let me show you something.
We like to complain.
You ever hear any PNM constituency complain? Those people go and make noise. You see this UNC thing with my people? They complain, but they wouldn't get up and do something themselves. There are people who on this station call and make complaints, and I have advised them. When you go to the MP or you go to the regional corporation, put your statement in writing, give the person it in writing, and then we have a copy. So when time comes, you have evidence.
Exactly.
That I have been here, I have had so many complaints here. Come and say, you know what, I'm not trying to tell you. Where's evidence? Where is your evidence? You have none. Then no noise. Thank you.
Okay. 636-754-722-75739. Good afternoon and welcome.
Yeah, I just want to endorse what Chris just said. You understand? We are too much about complaining people. The second thing, I hear two media houses that a private jet brought a certain minister's daughter home with her dog, and she was.
It's alleged, yes.
It's alleged, and she was quarantined at home. So I hope tomorrow, those who attend the press briefing would ask that kind of question.
We hope so. Well, as far as I'm seeing here, it's a matter that's going to be before the court.
It's going to be, yes. The dog was quarantined too. Scooby-Doo was quarantined.
Wait, in the house?
Yeah, Scooby-Doo.
No, but what I'm saying...
Scooby-Doo passed the quarantine and went into private quarantine.
Right. Well, everybody should be treated equal. If you come, look, Barry Potter, come and...
Well, boy, every dog has its day. Hello, good afternoon, welcome.
Yeah. If I am a member of parliament and I have field officers, we are one officers. I then field officer, you see every street in my constituency, I send in a field officer in every street and tell the people them, the member of parliament will be here so and so day, when you organize, and coming by this house to keep a meeting with earlier to hear what is all the problem and what earlier want. I want to office, I am member, I get candidate and I win the seat. Why want office to do? Why want to pay staff and all them things?
Well, you know, the candidate would not be paying staff, whether you do so or not. I have worked in an MP office. Listen to me. The government pays for that.
Yes.
The government could take that money because...
Once you are elected and member of parliament, you have an office, you have funds for renting an office and having a full staff.
What I'm saying, the government spending that money, they had them fellas sitting down there and listening to nobody.
Well, they have to make use of it. Hello, good afternoon, welcome.
Can I make one more comment?
Sure.
All right. You know what's wrong with our country? And it's causing a major problem with access. Access to almost everything is our roads. Our roads have not been reclassified since colonial days. I live in Madras Settlement Road. It's a settlement road in the books. And to find to look up Madras Road, I want to share with people who, when you try to do a search on your road and you try to do a deed search, you'll never get help because the government intentionally will block you. But if once in a while you meet a good clerk, they will tell you how to search it. The books are very convoluted. You have to go from one rule to the next rule to the third rule to the fourth rule. But Madras Road is a settlement road. A settlement road means that there's a certain weight that carries on the road. It operates by certain hours. And in Trinidad, when you look at the rules and the laws, and if you go through each county, you'll see the rules and laws, and it talks about the road. It talks about businesses like bread companies driving in residential communities late at night. They say you can't wake neighborhoods up, you cannot rouse them up. All that is out the window today. Recklessness. You know, no quarries are licensed in this country. Do you know that we build fracking in the United States? We sell sands, pennies on it. You know what sand does? It's a specialized sand, and they pour water into it, and they dig it into the ground, and you get energy from that. You get hydrocarbon or something like that, like energy, you know. But the fact is, we sell that, and we ship it. For decades we've been doing it. And we never talk about it. You see, we are not that stupid. We know that in this country, billions and billions of dollars are buried from Venezuela to Guyana to Tobago to Trinidad. It's a meta capital. And I have to tell all you something. This next election, if Trump wins, we are going to be in hell. And if PNM wins, we will be in the hell hole. And we have to make a choice to make progress in our country and move forward. And the only way to do that is to vote UNC, because we could change them. We have the power to change them because we hold them hostage.
All right, thank you, caller. Hello, good afternoon.
Hello, you see what that lady just said there?
Yes.
You see them big trucks mash up any road. Long ago they used to have a yellow patch on the truck.
Well, who looks at tear and weight and all of that in today's society?
Huh?
who looks at the tear and the weight and all of that. Do you see all of
That's
that
exactly
painted?
what I'm getting
It is
at.
supposed to be painted on the truck, so is it?
10.
It will pass through the
truck-
licensing office, and is it examined?
Well, wait, I tell you, the owner of the truck will stay home. And then you take the expensive car and go down by the license office.
And it will be paid.
And everything will get straight.
All
But I want to
paperwork
tell you
straightened out.
These 10-wheeler trucks, them big dump trucks, them is the one that mash up the road. Long time you used to see on the truck a yellow patch. And it had a S painted on that patch. You know what I mean? Special roads them could only go on. But here, you try and make a little driveway inside of here, the road they have no foundation. Somebody decide to bring one of them and load a gravel. When then done pass, they leave a swimming pool on the road, you know. They mash up everything and they go on. And he said, you tell the owner, hey, look what you're doing on the road, where you go with that? You ready to fight, you know? Put gun and all kind of thing on you.
Let's hear another caller. Hello, good afternoon.
This word fracking has to do with fracturing.
Mm-hmm.
It is using explosives in the soil to fracture the rocks so that to release the oil and gas. It is not something that is recommended for environmental purposes. It is scoffed upon for environmental purposes. And America started that some time ago, and then Donald Trump started to find himself in trouble with the environmental people. Even Russia, they started and they had to stop it. Fracking is not something you do because the next thing you know is because, all right, how many people know when you drill oil anywhere in the world, international laws say you must pump back salt water into that cavern that you have created there. You have to pump back salt water. You can't leave an open cavern there because what you could have is an earth movement and everybody fall down inside there, sinkhole. So before people talk about fracking, and understand what it is about. It is not something that is recommended. It is something that could cause serious problems in communities. Thank you.
Thank you. 5:35. Let's take a short commercial break and we will be right back.
A&S Hardware and the General Contractors Limited of 107 Bonaventure Road in Gasparillo for all your hardware materials from foundation to finish. Not forgetting all your general contracting needs. We have it all at A&S Hardware and the General Contractors Limited, located at 107 Bonaventure Road in Gasparillo. Just call Tiki Ali at 650-2180.
A&S Hardware are wholesalers and retailers of plywood, an assortment of lumber, galvanized pipe, hollow section, and steel. Customers can enjoy special prices on white pine and pitch pine doors.
Attention all bakers, doubles vendors and roti makers. Try our high quality unbleached bromate free all-purpose and baker's flour. Low price and conveniently packaged in 2 pounds, 2 kg, 10 kg and 25 kg bags. For wholesale and retail prices, contact Shiklisha Limited 665-3336 or visit us at Warrenville, Canupia. Shiklisha Limited, quality you can trust.
For quality items, visit Super Quality Supermarket of Endeavour Road, Chaguanas, and Trin City Industrial Estate in Trin City, as well as Quality Cash and Carry Supermarket, Cuba Car Park, for all your grocery items, liquor, fresh fruits, and vegetables, not forgetting their bed and bath section, and kitchen appliances for your home. With so many items to choose from, take advantage of our great prices and discounts at any of our 3 locations, Trin City Industrial Estate in Trin City, Endeavour Road, Chaguanas, and Cuba. For quality items, Super Quality Supermarket and Quality Cash and Carry Supermarket.
Kathy's Cool Spot Enterprises Limited, number 86 Pearville, opposite the TSTT Exchange in Mayaro. We specialize in all types of meats, dry goods, liqueur, beverages, ice, LPG, gas, motor oils, stationery supplies, and photocopying. We also provide rentals of tents and chairs for your every occasion. Come in and take advantage of our specials at reduced prices on liqueur, wholesale and retail. We are open every day, even on public holidays, for your convenience. customers. TT Post services are available here at Kathy's Cool Spot Enterprises Limited of number 86 Pearville, Mayaro, where our friendly staff will be happy to serve you.
"19 minutes before the top of the hour, we had some calls coming in studio while we were on a commercial break. You can continue to call us in on 636-7547 or 227-5739. Tell us what you think about your People's National Movement candidate for Pointe-à-Pierre, David Lee. He was on the program a short while ago.
No.
Busy for Pointe-à-Pierre, Daniel Duki.
Yes.
Campaigning in Pointe-à-Pierre. Yes.
David Lee is the...
Sorry, David Lee is for the...
Yes.
Daniel Duki. Campaigning in Pointe-à-Pierre right now. He is in St. Margaret's Village. St. Margaret's Village called in quite a lot, Nicole.
Yes.
Like, he got to meet Mr. Duki.
Probably.
Hello, good afternoon.
You know, a good thing in this election is Duki and Ms. Nicole. Is if the voter could give the Tommy Independence the at least 2 or 3 seats, so we'll have a little hole on the UNC and the PN.
Well, I was calling for a coalition government.
Yeah, right. Well, I mean, so we have our way, because I find when they by themselves, they don't really care about, they do what they want. So I don't know in what way we could, how the voters could
Like
adjust
how
that.
you had the People's Partnership.
Yeah. But the partnership wasn't really bad. It's just, you had too much.
Well, you have to have...
The partnership was too big. That's the problem. We was so much. Just about 2 seats. Just must have 2 seats. So whoever going to
Well,
government.
you have Duke and Tobago, and you have those.
We could have them on that triangle. The partnership had too much. You had too many seats. I mean, too many seats now from the other party with the coalition. Our problem. But
The partnership had too many bosses.
Too many, right? So we just want 2. So they just had a little stranglehold on them now. So no power is that kind of funny thing. It doesn't even know your own self when you get power. Power that change, it doesn't even know your own self.
Remember, power corrupts absolutely.
Yeah, well, that was it. It's only when you get in this chair that you realize who you really are. As one writer said that you say give a man power and you see who you really is. All right, bye.
All right, take care.
Well, and I saw here that the Progressive Empowerment Party released its slate of candidates for the election. I believe it's 29 or either... 29 seats or 31 he's contesting.
29 seats, yeah. I think someone typed on the chat here. They say to tell Larry, if you're fed up of mustard and ketchup, to try pepper, PEP. Try PEP. I don't know where these people comes up with these statements. They say try PEP, all right? Whether it is scorpion pepper, hot pepper, Congo pepper, Guyana cherry pepper. Try PEP. So, Michaela Pandey is out the door. And what a disappointment.
Very much so.
Her father must be very much disappointed because he was all hyped up to fight in this election. Hello, good afternoon.
Don't worry, Ann. I will stick with hot like pepper. I will stick with hot like pepper. I think I get more done on Hot Like Pepper Radio than any other things that I have been trying to get through. Because it's only when I highlighted that river thing on the television and highlighted on the Guardian newspaper is then I got that river clean to a certain point.
Yes, I know that, Larry.
Exactly. And you see, we talk about field officers. Edward Moody, myself, and the South Riverine team is the one doing all the ground research right now that what is causing flooding in our community.
Yes.
And the field officers from these MP offices, these are the people together with the corporations, the disaster management. They have to combine together to do their job, and they're not doing their job. And that's the reason why I am advocating for people who this flood. Call upon us. We are the ones doing all the research. So when we have all the documentation in place, we will get things done in a different manner. The reason why we haven't had our march, our South Riverine march from Wellington Road Junction to Bupsing Park in Penal because of the elections and the COVID, right? That's the reason we didn't hold our march. And I'll make sure and get 97.5 Hot Like Pepper Radio that day to cover our march from Wellington Road to Bupsing Park in Penal. I'll make a arrangement with Nicole and get our march highlighted on 97.5 FM Hot Like Pepper Radio. Have a pleasant and blessed and safe drive home, ladies.
Thank you.
Thank
and
you,
take
Larry.
care. 636-7547. Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Well, I am very happy to know that Makila Pandey, and then
She bowed out. Yes.
because I don't know who fooled Vasu Pandey and tell him that he could make a comeback in this election. He just old dog don't have teeth to bite.
All right. Hello, good afternoon. Welcome.
Hello?
Yes, you're live on the air.
Hey, listen, man, that guy who called before the last call about Michaela and everything, I've lived here for like 6 years, and every year I've experienced 5 floods in this community. 5 floods, and I could never find real data. I think that guy needs to get in touch with me.
Larry, okay, definitely.
Yeah, and you know my number. Just let me hook up and let me share data and let me share information.
Okay, I'm sure Larry's listening. Larry, you heard that? You have a little girlfriend there checking you. Hello, good afternoon. Hello, good afternoon. You see, this program could make links to.
Yes.
Hello, good afternoon to ease your loneliness. Welcome.
Hello.
Yes, you're live on the air.
Yeah, that lady who just told me she should go for election. She have a nice voice.
Okay, take care. Hello, good afternoon. Welcome.
Good afternoon again.
Yes.
You really thought that the Pandays were going to fight the election?
Well, I was wondering where they put their head.
From the very start, I said,
Several persons, well intellectual persons, have said to me that they shouldn't.
I said from the start that they would jump up there to Bissessa will say, okay,
Here's a
come
seat.
coalition,
Take a
everybody
seat.
come together, find an accord, and give them a seat and they walk in the parliamentary back door. Because all of them, all those parties know they're not going to sit in that parliament.
Yes.
It's just that they want to use that to have a party to join up with the UNC to get in the parliamentary back door. It happened before, and if it could happen again. But I agree, Mr. Bichester. Stand on your own 2 feet.
Mm-hmm.
Stop this stupidness about people going to form a party. You can't put 10 people in a maxi. They form a party. To do what? You know you can't win a seat in the parliament. Only nuisance value. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Hello, welcome. We lost that caller there. We have just a few minutes again on the program, just about 5 to 7 minutes. You have to call in. Hello, good afternoon.
And for the lady who called and requested me to get it,
Yes,
help
Larry.
on the data, you can give my number out. I have no problem with it. I have nothing to hide in my closet. My number is 717
Yes.
6758. 717 6758.
I'm sure
I am
she is
willing. I am
listening.
willing to help anybody who is suffering with flood. With the group that I am in, we are willing to take data, help do the research, so that when we make our complaint with written documents, we want to see who ready. The time is now. Let me get flooding eradicated in our community. Have a good afternoon.
Okay. You see how quick? See how quick you
Yes,
get hooked
yes,
up on the
yes.
station, Nicole?
Yes.
You have to listen to U975 FM and live on YouTube on RCL 975 FM. Hello, good afternoon. Hello.
Hello.
Hello, you are live? Person got shy. 5:48. You have just about 5 minutes again to call in. 1 or 2 messages here. I will read. Rephrase that. It is the taxpayers that pay for the MP offices and staff, not the government. Well, Texter, let me tell you, whichever government, the correct term is government, because whichever government is in office, whether it is PNM, UNC, or People's Partnership, it comes out of the government treasury. Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Yes?
This is for Larry, son.
Mm-hmm.
Larry, I know how long you're fighting, my friend. I know. And if you could combine yourself with that lady from, what do you call it, St. Elizabeth?
Madras Road, Miss Madras.
Yes. I have too much education, but I will go with you all, and I am going to borrow Mukesh Bulpiso and wrap it up around my waist. So if it didn't work out nice and easy by talking, I'll let loose some Bulpisos on these hard-headed people. Thank you.
Thank you. 6367547. Hello, good afternoon. Welcome.
Yeah, I know that for the last caller here. And he said make some like a joke, but a couple of us who have the country at heart in this cause, we need to form a strong lobby group and shoot and get these MPs and work, no matter who in power. That's what we need to do, because just calling and talking, we share our views, yes, but at the end of the day, we could be more effective if we get together. I don't mind joining the group as well. Yeah, that.
Okay, we form a new group here on 975 FM. A watch group. Hello, good afternoon. Welcome.
Yeah, but let me say this. When we formed this group, the South Riverine Flood Action Group, and we put a person with a mic to go through the village areas and tell people we are having a meeting so and so place, so and so time. Let me be honest with you.
Nobody shows up.
Exactly. Typical example. You see the farmer who lost them chickens in the flood last week?
Yeah.
Why didn't he attend our flood meeting and register his name to prove that in his community he suffers with flood? Because he has lost in that flood. Everybody wants help now, but you're asking him to come to our meeting. You're telling him to come and join our group. No financial support needed from anybody, right? Come freely. Register your name. Be a part of something that can work for you in the near future to come. People don't come out. You call a protest next week, you get the permission from the Commissioner of Police. When you call the protest, hey, I'm busy, I have friends there, I'm going to pull out that teeth. They have time, but only when something affects you directly, you and your family, you will make the time then, and it is too late then. You need to act on it now. Okay? Have a good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Thank you. 5:49. We are just about to wrap up the program. Nicole, you have anything to say?
It was indeed an interesting show this afternoon.
You see how interesting it is in the evening. It's fast-paced, rapid.
Yes.
Very quickly. Let's just let in this last caller here. Hello, good afternoon.
Yes, and Larry is so very right. And a perfect example. You have people have children with the school.
Mm-hmm.
And they have a PTA meeting, and they don't attend the PTA meeting. There's a child going to school. The parents want to talk to you, tell you what's happening in the school, how you could help to support for your child's education. And you have PTA meeting, you have 200 children, and if you find 10 parents in that school, you want to know if it's them 200 children have 10 parents alone. Thank you.
Thank you. 5:50 tomorrow. You can join Mr. Ved Seram. Will be joining me in studio from just before 5 p.m. From 4:45, we have the Economic Forum with Ved Seram, hosted by yours truly, right here on Politics 2020. Remember, Mukesh Baburam comes up next with Talk Your Talk just after the 6 p.m. news, and you can join Nicole and Kendrick in the morning for You Talk. Is that right, Nicole?
Yes, it is.
Yes. U975 FM, Hot Like Pepper, Multicultural Radio, and of course, many thanks to our cameraman there, Shiva Parasram. If you have missed any part of this program, you can catch it on RCL U975 FM. Have yourself a wonderful afternoon.
KY's Electrical Supplies Limited of Southern Main Road, Canupia. For all your plumbing and electrical supplies, water heaters, filters, and water pumps. Plus all parts for Gould, Pentax, and Leo pumps. Choose from leading brands such as Cooper, Varma, BTCino, Leviton, and General Electric. Call 665-6954 for more information. KY's Electrical Supplies Limited of Southern Main Road, Canupia.